Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Crit Cats adventure, the Crystalline Conundrum. I am Ben, also known as MetaMongoose, over on the Crit Cats Discord. And since it's fall and it's getting chilly, we decided to have a wintry adventure one shot here. Only we were going to do a little bit of fun with it. We're going to all be dragons tonight. Instead of adventurers, we're gonna be the things that eat the adventurers. So I've collected three amazing dragons who will go on a grand adventure of vengeance and destruction and wreak havoc throughout the land. It's going to be amazing. With me tonight is Feet playing as Cryo.
Rio.
Creo, sorry.
Yeah.
Creo. Sasha playing Penelope. And Fia playing Celsus. We've gathered our people. We have our random number generating devices. Let's get some dragoning going. So, the very first thing, as you are all kind of, lounging about in the icy north, in your effectively still your mother's territory, you're still all relatively young dragons. Not the youngest. You're not hatchlings anymore or anything along those lines. More, we will say, probably what would be considered like the teenage dragon or young dragon. And as you're kind of lounging about, maybe occasionally watching a caribou kind of like lose its way, deciding if you're going to eat it or not, or keeping an eye on a little train of peasants who are moving material from one small village speck to another in the territory, and you're deciding maybe it's time to raid, maybe not, I don't know. Depends on how, interested you are in these things at the time, but before you come to a decision on those, a terrible howling roar tears through the valley. And you recognize that sound as your mother, and she is not happy. Like more disastrously unhappy than you have ever heard her in your entire lives up to this point.
All right, who messed up?
Huh?
I was like, all right, who messed up?
I didn't do it.
Well, that's a good question. Who messed up? And it may behoove you to go find out. Because clearly it wasn't you, right?
No, I didn't do it. That wasn't me.
I'm like trying to deny involvement, but I was in the process of like actively licking an icicle, and so it's currently stuck in my. It's a giant icicle stuck in my mouth.
It's like,
and so I'm just like,
Exactly. See?
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of are drawn by the sound of your mother's distemper, let's go down the list and tell me a little about your dragon. Creo, you're first.
Oh. Well, she thinks very highly of herself. She has always considered herself being, mother's favorite, even if that's not true. It's just the kind of...
It's true to you, right?
Exactly. And also, by that definition, I think, that I usually have all the answers. Like, I really like to be the smartest one in the room, even if that's definitely not the case. So if anything, like, I, mess with my food just because I want to learn more about it, and I feel that like knowledge is really power, and I kind of like lord that over my sisters, but also just over every other creature I meet. And if I feel like I'm offended, like all hell will break loose if I feel like I am personally offended, or if somebody, makes me feel dumb or inferior. So, uh, yeah, kind of like the older sibling syndrome, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah. Even though I'm most
Good.
likely a middle, I'm not even the oldest,
And-
most
Because
likely.
just because you hatched 2 minutes before me.
And just out of curiosity, what were you doing before this happened? Before this call went out?
Oh, I was definitely like over in like an area kind of watching, some, I don't know if there may be polar bears
Oh,
or some
sure.
some
Yeah, this is the
sort of
frozen north. There are probably some polar bears out
creature.
and about.
Yeah, some sort of other creature, and I'm just kind of like watching them, waiting for them to kind of step into like a little ambush of mine. When I hear this, I'm like, oh, and I, realize that,
Oh, that sound
that's
even
not a good
scattered the
sound.
polar bear, I'm sure.
Yeah, so it definitely ruined my plans, but also it, put me on high alert. It gets
Little hackles up.
yeah, but in this case, all the scales kind of
Yeah. All right.
it gets my dewlap swinging. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Seems good. Penelope, tell me about you.
Tend to be the very the FAFO method child, the F around find out child, tending to get into trouble for things, presumably more like how a middle child will not even do anything and then still get in trouble for it. I think currently at the moment, Penelope would be playing with her reflection from glass. Not glass, but from ice. From like a crystalline ice. And just
Like on
sitting
the
there.
side of like a glacial wall or something.
Yeah, and like sitting there darting back and forth and messing around with it, and then hears the loud roar and like instantly goes somewhere to hide.
The roar actually cracks the side of the glacier
Yeah, running,
with its
hiding.
ferocity.
Especially with, I didn't do it. It wasn't me this time. I didn't do it. The troublemaker kid.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
And Celsus, other than having a giant hunk of ice stuck in your mouth.
Celsus is very much like the kid that should have been on a leash more. Just like, very like doubt like around the same time, but like a little bit later than everybody else. So like she's kind of smaller, but she's very scrunkly. Like she's got like huge bug eyes, and she's very like there's definitely something like discernibly wrong going on up there, but you don't know quite what's happening. It's debatable whether or not she has any thoughts. But all she knows is like shiny things are cool, and if it's shiny enough, she might bite it. So,
As evidenced.
yep.
Fair enough. Well, as you were, playfully gnawing on a stalactite of ice, the roar of anger from your mother kind of went out, and like the twist of your head just like cracked it right off. Now it's just stuck in your mouth at the moment, as your tongue kind of stuck to it.
It's like a weird magnification, so it kind of looks like the icicle is the entire color of my tongue, but it's
right.
It's weird.
And your jaws are obviously strong enough if you wanted to like crack that off, but that's neither here nor there at the moment.
It's debatable whether or not I'm aware of that.
Right. Physiologically you are able to, but
Yeah.
But anyway, you're of course all drawn to your mother's lair, a giant magical tree growing out of the frozen land. encased in the ice that she used to kind of ensconce it away from anyone else. It is a special tree that seems to grow a weird magical purple fruit. And the reason your mother has claimed this area as her lair is because that fruit grants magic powers to those who eat it. And she learned a long time ago that if she just kept eating it, she would amass great magic power, the likes of which normal white dragons are incapable. And luckily for you, as her children, some of that magic has passed along. Each of you has some innate magical abilities that differentiate you from the common white dragon, and mark you as a greater danger than most would, anticipate going out to fight what foolish adventurers would consider the least of the dragons. And you have definitely used your powers to turn the tables on many an unknowing adventurer who just expected you to hand, the little adventure guidebook they all have. It's like, if you're going to go fight a dragon, go pick on the white dragons. They're the smallest and the weakest and whatever. That's not actually true here. But very few adventurers have ever escaped to tell people that, thanks to your skills and your various powers. But anyway, as you draw near, the cold wind kind of screams over the mountain peaks, carrying the scent of frost and fury. Deep within the cavern of ice, your mother. There we go. She is Zakrisi. She coils her ancient body around a mound of frozen gold, her breath fogging the air in great steaming clouds. Her blue eyes and cold, her eyes are blue and cold as glacial depths, and they fall upon you as you all kind of gather around. You can tell that the purple fruit that she has consumed has begun to suffuse her. She has like a purple tinge to everything, the edges of her scales, even the edges of her eyes kind of weep like a purplish ichor on occasion as it like leaks out. The magic just leaks out of her. It's so suffused in her. But as she kind of looks up, as the three of you are the three that gathered first, my eggs, she hisses, her voice reverberating through the cavern like a cracking ice. Stolen. A crystal dragon dares touch what is mine. Looking at the three of you, looking maybe past the three of you to see if maybe there are others as well. But just as it is just the three of you that are here, she says, retrieve them. Prove yourselves worthy of my name. If you fail, do not return.
Understood. Harsh, but fair.
I can't talk, so I give the draconic equivalent of a thumbs up.
Yes, Mom.
You know, or have heard, depending on which area of your mother's territory you tend to hang out in, you've heard tell of a new, crystal dragon that has begun to move in on the territory. The occasional... Are you having sound issues?
No, it's my cat.
Oh.
Just howling in the back.
Oh, they do that. No, there's a crystal dragon that you've heard from, occasionally, the peasant or whatever that you've attack or you've seen pictures like carved on flags flying outside of some of the villages that you're under your mother's territory of some weird crystal dragon with like a pitchfork in its mouth is on the picture of the flag. You hear tell of this upstart that is coming to throw off the chains of oppression of the white dragon who rules over this land and bring peace to the populace or something. I don't know. It always seemed weird to you. But clearly she's done something, and that something is steal some of your mother's eggs.
Unforgivable.
Kind of impressive, not gonna lie.
Yeah. You're not sure how she did it, honestly. But as your mother kind of spreads her wings and the movement kind of whips frost and treasure through the air, you see behind her an empty nest with 3 cracked hollows where eggs used to be. Where they used to be kind of frozen in the nest for safety. A chill kind of runs through your spines, not from the cold itself, because you're white dragons and cold has never really bothered you, as the song goes. But you know that Zakrisi's wrath burns colder than any blizzard.
Yeah, she might make a meal out of us if we don't get these back for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, she kind of leaves you there, moving off to wherever she flies off to. You're not really sure. You just see her lumbering form kind of head off into the clouds above, leaving you there with the 3 broken chunks of ice where the eggs used to rest.
Now, perception-wise, would we be able to detect any kind of magical residue or kind of figure out how or who took
you can go investigate the chipped area if you want.
Definitely sniff around it, you know.
A perception roll is fine on this, using your draconic senses.
Can I investigate as well, but can I choose to do it with disadvantage?
Yes.
Because I've already forgotten what we're looking for.
Kind of creeping up and sniffing around the edge of the nest. What'd you get?
I'm happy to say I got a natural 2.
Okay.
Um,
You just kind of jam your face into one of the egg holes.
It pushes the icicle further into my mouth, so now it gets hooked on my teeth. So now I'm stuck in a really uncomfortable smile.
That'd be intelligence or wisdom based.
Perception, I believe, is wisdom based.
Okay.
Investigation is intelligence based. If you'd like to use that instead, that is also fine.
No, I got 11.
Okay.
I will totally use investigation of some sort. Oh, I found nothing.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so that makes it a negative 1.
Oh, yeah. You're basically as almost worse off than
so a refraction of light comes in and it's just bouncing off of one of the crystalline's part of eyes, and I literally look around and see it and start to chase it, and that's what I found.
Facing reflective
Trio, your
light.
sisters are as you remember them. And
I'm like a dog with a stick, just
while your investigation did not yield a lot, it does look like a level of care was taken into extricating these eggs. They were not just ripped out. Maybe some kind of like small tool, smaller than would be used for a dragon's hand, was used to like carefully chip around the edge. But whatever tool was used, you couldn't say. And they seem to be used as expertly as could be to not like leave behind any real traces.
Interesting. So maybe not another dragon, maybe humanoid or something.
It is true, but you are aware that unlike euchromatic dragons also have your occasional minions. Your mother does keep some kobolds around the area patrolling, but not like in the nest proper. But other dragons, the metallics and the gem dragons, also tend to have followers or helpers or even contracted adventurers for their dirty deeds.
Dirt cheap.
You know, it's real easy to be claimed as a good dragon when you're not the one raiding someone else's hoard because you sent adventurers to go do it.
Cop out.
So, you know, these are options theoretically, and the Crystal Dragon is technically like, right, you know, starting a rebellion amongst like the peasantry. So,
Mm-hmm. I guess we should check out the nearby village or town, city, populace. The nearby populace.
okay. There are a few small villages that dot the landscape here, making, you know, as best a life as they can in the frozen north and under the crushing claws of your mother and her children. So it's a hard life for them, but you know what? They're still doing it.
It's honest work, but it's work. Do we want to be like stealthy about it? Like, are we doing recon or?
For some reason, I imagine you still have the icicle and you try to go out the exit and you slam into it because the icicle's too big.
At this point, are we sure there's not a kobold that's like near enough that I can enlist to try and help me get it unhooked from my teeth?
Leaving the nest, you can easily like find a kobold somewhere.
Cool. So I have to turn my head to get out the door. So I'm like going out sideways, and I'm still like, I'm kind of dragging because the end of the icicle ends up stabbing into the snow. So I'm like kind of tripping over myself, and then I'm just like,
there's a pair of them that are hanging out front, kind of like chipping away at like a mammoth bone that they're trying to like carve into a picture of a dragon. They're like carving this giant mammoth bone into like a head of a dragon to like totem up on the front of the nest or something. And when they see you come out, they stop immediately and kind of like rush over to you with their little tools and go, Celsus, have you seen what we've done? Have you seen what we've done? They turn and like point to the whale bone or the mammoth bone. They're like, look, we're carving a picture.
I like gesture between their tools and the icicle. Just like,
oh, yes, right away. And like one of them like hops up on the other one's shoulders to get up to your mouth with the little tools, and he starts chipping away.
I like glare at him with my crazy eyes.
Yeah. And eventually, like, he gets like one good hit in with the hammer, and just like a crack forms down the middle of it, and then fractures out and breaks free of your jaws.
You made that?
Yes.
cool.
Yes, very cool. Here in the north.
I would like to follow the hubbub, and kind of peer curiously at their tools. Where did you find these? These tools, these things.
Oh, there was a pouch just outside. I haven't had tools like this in forever. These are great. They're metal.
They're really big for toothpicks.
Indeed. But they look strong enough to break through ice, obviously.
And bone.
Well, of course, they're toothpicks, right? That's what toothpicks do, right?
And obviously they can free some eggs from a mother's nest.
When did that happen?
Immediately turns around. I don't know.
What? Who's
So
mom?
anyways, what's going on?
Saying I remember.
Mission
Oh shit! Oh shit! We
mother.
gotta go.
Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
What are we doing here? We're gonna die.
The kobolds are like, we don't know anything about what happened?
Nothing you should
Nothing
concern
happened.
yourselves with.
I think we're stuck in here. Are we stuck in here?
No, you guys can leave the nest. You're very much able to do that.
It's my character asking.
We're over here, Penelope.
Oh, sorry. And I turn around and go. I was looking at your guys' other face over there. Fine.
Just reflections in the broken glacier.
Mm-hmm.
I look from a distance. I see my reflection. I don't realize it's my reflection. I freaking run at it and slam into the wall.
See? I'm not the only one.
I saw an intruder.
I think it was you.
It was.
Wait.
What? I'm here. They were there. There they are. I go at it again.
Creo, ascension to the matron of this land is looking better and better for you by the moment.
No wonder your mom's favorite.
Yeah. At this point, I've definitely shattered the reflection. So, scared him off. I got him, guys.
Job.
Thanks.
You're a great protector of our home.
But the kobolds are like, well, if you don't need us, we're going to go back to carving. It's going to be great.
Wait, you said you found a pouch.
Yes.
Where is it?
He reaches down to his belt and holds up the pouch.
Any identifying factors on the pouch?
Sniff? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sure.
Like an insignia or
just
a
make me a
shell?
straight up perception check.
All right.
Just a d20 plus modifier, right?
Yeah. Well, plus whatever. If your dragon has a perception bonus, they're usually listed in the little skill section.
Yeah.
It's 18.
Okay. You take a good whiff, and it smells hairy. Some definitely an old ale and embers, almost like those human forges.
I got a nat 1 on that, so
yeah, you got it.
Even with my modifier, it's 7.
Yeah.
Is it a specific kind of hair?
I'm not
Is it
smelling
elk?
anything.
No, definitely some kind of humanoid. Not one that you're not really able to discern the differences between the various races of people, but it is definitely some form of non-draconic, so not like a kobold, because they're more of a draconic folk, but this is more mammalian than that, and very similar to the humans that live in this area, but different.
Hmm.
Earthier.
Some warm-blooded.
Warm blood. Sounds like fun. We should do
Most of the humans that you catch, the scent of around here, other than just smelling filthy because, they don't get to bathe that often here in the cold north. But they always smell kind of like smoke because they huddle around their fires for warmth. This is a different kind of almost like a charcoal or an earthier fire smell.
Like a forge, you said?
Yeah, something more along those lines, where you can catch like the hint of metal and coal on the bag, but it's faint now that kobolds have been handling it for the last few hours.
Okay. I think we should go make a little visit, to the outer fringes of our lair and see if there's any more things we can pick up or find. I don't know.
You make that suggestion and I immediately like plop down and sit up like, we're going to go somewhere? We're going to go visit? Let's go visit people. I want to go say hi.
There are some villages nearby.
With my teeth.
Now, would it be... Are we able to polymorph or no?
No. Chromatic dragons do not traditionally have the ability to polymorph.
Oh.
That is a metallic dragon thing traditionally.
Got you.
But because we were born of a dragon that has eaten the magical fruit from this magical tree.
Can your mother polymorph? Probably.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to try to eat a fruit?
I mean, that's up to you. You think your mother counts the number of fruit on her tree at all times?
Maybe.
Wow.
Do we want to test that?
In her dragon lair?
I will test it. I will test it.
I will also test it.
I was like, I'm not going to get on Mom's bad side just in case she does count.
More for me.
All right, so we have to eat 3, right? 1 for you or 1 for me, and then 1 half.
Yeah, just to even it out.
Yeah, so then that way she can also take blame.
Yeah, so I'll eat 1, you eat the other, and then we can split the third, and then both have half of that. Yeah. Sounds good.
Is that your plan? Okay. Yep. I accept that this is your plan. The purple fruit are about the size of to a normal person. They would be about the size of a watermelon. To a dragon, a small plum.
Snack.
So an easy way that we can actually break it in half if we're gentle enough. And
you can very easily just crack one, no problem. They have
we have the carving tools to do it.
They have like a hard, almost not quite frozen, but like if you put a fruit in the refrigerator too close to the back and it gets a little tough. They have that kind of outer exterior. But you can each eat 1.5, I guess, the two of you. Eating them, you do feel an arcane energy kind of like burst through you. But at the moment, you don't seem to detect like any major differences beyond that.
Right. I'm going to try to think of what I think a human looks like.
Does eating the half make a difference?
You've eaten humans before. You know what they look like.
Yeah, but to imagine myself being one.
The half is a little bit like a zesty arcane end to that. You just get a little zesty arcane zing.
Spicy.
Just like watching them, just waiting to see what happens, but also like just terrified of Mom taking a chunk out of my tail. So I'm just like watching the ways in and out of this part of the lair while watching them. Like, do you feel any different?
You say that, and like my character just like
Yeah, you're not turning into a human.
Am I small? Am I getting smaller? Is it working?
You don't think so?
It was really tasty, but I don't think anything's working. I'm thinking really, really hard.
I'm also trying to think of a human, but I've already forgotten what humans look like. So the image in my head is actually a moose.
Okay. You do not turn into a moose either.
I think I did it. I just haven't even looked at myself. I'm sure of it. It's like, I did it, guys.
Oh, another intruder! Ah!
Giant dragon just kind of waltzes into town. Hello, fellow humans.
It's okay. I'm wearing a hat.
And you
They
just
won't recognize me,
you
guys.
pick your little cloud and it just like moves a little hat a little to the center.
I've managed to somehow
the two
scribble on
kobolds
a little
come up to
mustache.
you with like a trench coat that they have been, using to sneak into the town, and they just kind of lay it on your tail.
The 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah.
They'll never suspect a thing.
I am
Cryo, you
stealth.
can tell that the two kobolds are 100% sure this plan will never work, but they don't want to say that in front of a dragon, so they're just like...
They're just like, please don't kill us!
Thank you for your help. Just like glaring at
They
them.
scurry away.
Side-eye him.
Just... Well, what would be the stealthiest way? I think we could infiltrate some of our nearby settlements.
Well, there is, it's pretty cloudy up there. You could kind of ride in on a snowstorm. They would never see you coming.
That's right, because we can always add to it, right, with our cold breath?
I mean, technically. I mean, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
That tracks as something you could do. You're a white dragon.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because I was just like, do we get cold breath?
Yeah, you get a breath weapon.
Yeah. I think that would work really well as like a now you see me, now you don't kind of a thing.
Just take a normal snowfall and turn it into whiteout conditions.
Oh, I have an idea. What if we find something like really shiny that like some sort of like, these are big words, but I remember them from somewhere. Varnish or lubricant. And then we make one of us like look super, super shiny and sparkly. And then we convince them that we're a crystal dragon.
Ah. I like the shiny idea, but maybe use it as a lure just outside one of these settlements. I happen to be very good at ambush.
Yeah.
Maybe we can lure. We can do a survey over the area, riding in on a snowstorm, and maybe set up a bait of some kind.
We haven't snow surfed in forever. That would be fun.
Take a little sky stroll.
Seems good.
I like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, I would like to take my sisters into the air and try to see what we can sense from an aerial view of the closest settlement to the lair.
Okay. So as you are going up there, the wind howls around you as you soar above the mountain peaks. Ice-laden clouds churn below, parting to reveal frozen valleys that your mother rules. Villages kind of dot the landscape like scars upon her domain. You see faint glow of fires, hear the distant horns as you pass overhead. The mortals know who flies above them. and always fear you.
Good.
I'm like flying a little bit behind everybody, and I shout ahead, "Hey guys, what are we doing again?"
We're snow surfing.
"Oh yeah!" And then proceed to start flying upside down.
Would we not like my intelligence is that much higher either, but I think like wisdom, would we know what other kinds of dragon lairs look like?
No, not really.
Okay.
You don't really interact with other dragons. They don't come to your mother's territory for many obvious reasons.
Would we know what another kind of dragon looks like in order for us to attempt to replicate it?
Oh yeah, you know that a shape of a dragon, and you know that it wouldn't look like you.
I'm sure we've got an uncle somewhere.
But you've not, other than like seeing artistic renditions of a crystal dragon, you personally have not come across this beast.
Okay. Okay.
Like I said, the peasants sometimes, and again, these artistic renditions do not last long because you or your brethren tend to like stamp out any civilization that starts to like fly a couple more of these than they should.
Mm-hmm.
But like whenever they have those like fancy flags with the crystal dragon with the pitchfork in its mouth, you tend to put the kibosh on that real quick.
Is there any would we be able to see like if those flags are more prominent in one village as opposed to another?
Sure. Again, a perception check as you're kind of flying around the territory would be good.
Is there any way that I can also like try and get a whiff, like maybe like even however distantly it might be, I can try and sniff out whatever I smelled on the bag?
Yeah.
I got a 22
like
on
maybe
that.
Maybe it's a specific kind of wood, or
I will just smell for the coal and smoky smell of metal.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking out for the flags of the crude renderings.
23.
Ooh.
Okay. You guys triangulate a small, almost like a way station, that I wouldn't say is hidden, because it has a large, almost like someone had made like a tower, like maybe like a 2-story, maybe 2.5-story tower smokestack off the side of it, and that's where this smell that you are familiar with is coming from. This earthy, not wood, but like metal and coal. And Creo, you see that there is in fact a flag of this bejeweled shape of a dragon, in the shape, with the pitchfork kind of like resting in its mouth, draped across one of the beams outside.
I would definitely like to go try to, I guess, get closer and see if my sisters can confirm. Do you, sisters, do you see these down here?
I think so.
A smell.
I think so. A smelly smell?
A smell that's smelly.
But yeah,
Cold.
there's so the like as pictured here on the screen. There's a small structure with like a little tower forge attached. It's got a little pen for like riding animals, though it doesn't seem to have any in it at the moment. And the windows all are closed. There's like maybe some like orange light creaking out from like the little cracks in the wood, but they're not like open to the outside at the moment.
Interesting.
And laying on like one of the bigger, sturdier beams out front is this flag that looks like it's in the process of maybe being repaired. It has a tear through it that's been like half stitched up.
Is there anyone out there at the moment? Like any people?
You don't see any.
And is there no activity at all around the area?
There's smoke coming out of the forge, so there's clearly a fire inside that's at least still burning. If you want to like land around the structure and kind of like investigate the area, you're welcome to do that. Just let me know what you're specifically doing so I can give you whatever information may be gleaned from that act.
Can we do so quietly?
If you make me a good stealth check, yes. You are a dragon, but you're not a big dragon. You're just like a normal, like young-sized dragon. You're about, you're a large dragon. You're the size of somewhere between a horse and an elephant.
I got 13 for stealth.
I got a 21.
Oh.
Stealth. Let me see if
You
I
were
can
never here.
Oh, people know I'm here.
Actually, idea. I start burrowing into the snow, like a distance from town, and just kind of like make a tunnel through to get closer and to be able to overhear anything or like sniff anything out.
The snow is very deep here, and you just kind of like go right in and start tunneling around.
The way that I dig is like an actual drill, so I'm like spinning around.
I got a 13 on that stealth, so I'm like, if I just pretend I'm a giant rock, no one will see me. I think I'm doing a great job until I get a little thump on my leg, like, ow!
A snowy dragon-shaped rock
exactly
has appeared outside the little structure.
And I would just try to continue to get lower in the air, but considering that I also got 13, it would just be like I think that I'm blowing more of the cloud.
Sure,
kind
you're trying to like generate a cloud cover with you as you're diving down.
Yeah,
you're trying to pull the storm down with you.
Yeah, but my wings keep like beating the fog out of the way.
You're
hey,
just,
I might
just
be
huffing to try and build it. You're just like,
seems good. Celsus, you are able to get closest to it first. If you have any specific things you're interested in knowing.
I want to know what people are talking about. If I can overhear anything, like, can I like very carefully kind of dig out a little bit under the boards of the building?
That might make some noise.
Yeah.
But you can kind of like dig to the snow, like right to the edge, and kind of like pull up.
Let me get up to a window and like stick one of my bulging eyes outside of the snow.
Sure.
Like looking around.
You hear, now that you're close enough, and they haven't noticed the other two yet. While they know that they're there, they've heard the warning horns that dragons are in the area. But there's at least a couple of hushed voices having a slight argument inside. It's like, come away from the windows. The dragons are out. We should have gone with them to the castle. We would have been protected there with the rest of them.
That's it?
That's what you immediately hear right at that point.
All right. I think at this point it takes like half a second, but I stick my full head out of the snow and I put my snout through the window. What castle? What you guys talking about?
You hear a scream.
What sort of castle we talk about here? Sorry, my name is Human McHumerton. It's nice to meet you.
The two of you see two humans wrapped in, whatever cloaks that they can have grabbed on the way out, just run for burst out the front door, and then scatter in two different. They can't get both of us. She can't get both of us, and then they run in two different directions into the snow.
Oh no! How am I supposed to get both of them? I, being Human McHumerton. I was simply looking for a place to feel warm. Gross. I was looking to enjoy the fire. Come on, let's sit down and tell stories. Can I have
Your sister's just talking into an empty house at this point.
Yeah, as I see the little humanoids come running out, would I be able? Am I close enough? Because I've been diving down to use that cold breath to try to freeze.
You're pretty sure that if you breath weapon these people, they will die. That's been your traditional experience with using your breath weapon on peasants. They tend not to survive the process.
Maybe just grab one and take them up into the sky.
I would definitely like to try.
Okay. Make just a regular attack roll, with your claws. Don't worry about just choose not to do damage. It's fine. That's just would be a grapple.
So I guess 2d4 plus 4?
No. Just a d20 plus your attack. Just make a basic attack roll. A d20 plus your whatever you get to attack.
I don't know.
Here, give me a moment.
Okay.
For you, it would be, according to this stat block,
it's +4, right?
+7.
Oh.
Okay.
The rend. Your rend is a melee attack. It's a +7.
Okay, that's it. Okay. So I got 22.
Oh yeah, you very easily pluck this person up.
Yoink!
It is a weirdly, well, they're all thin here. They don't get to eat a lot. You guys get to do most of the eating out here. So frailer for a human, but wrapped in leather, like a leather apron underneath the heavier coat that he has, and white sheet that he has wrapped around himself in hopes that he could hide in the snow from you as he ran away.
I'm like a giant claw machine that's just nope.
Yeah. So you just have this collection of various types of cloth, and inside of that is a person who's screaming.
Now, would the other one have
Tell me your secrets!
Would the other one have perhaps attempted to hide from the giant white dragon by hiding behind the giant white dragon-shaped rock?
Maybe. Let's find out. Yeah, that was 100% their plan. Penelope, you're stealthily being a giant-shaped rock, or giant dragon-shaped rock, covered in snow, as it is still snowing out here. When you feel you hear and see this lady wrapped in a white cloth, among everything else she's got underneath there, dive behind you and then like press her hand up against you and like peek out behind like one of what might be an icicle but is actually one of your spines.
Just my imagination.
You have no idea how much I want to like kind of like very just gently, quietly go, I'm a rock. So I have to roll chaos dice, which is just percentiles, and we'll see if I go from there. Oh boy. 10%. Yep. She kind of curls around and like there's a little bit of kind of a mumble. We speak common, don't we?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very quietly common. Be very, very quiet.
We are hunting rabbits.
Celsus, you hear a scream from the front yard, and see tumbling back away from your sister, pretending to be a giant rock, the other human that had fled the house, tumbling kind of in toward as trying to like scramble on all like hands and knees, white sheet kind of like thrown over her toward the wood area.
I think I see something small running away, and I get like those big dumb cat eyes, and I immediately just try to pounce on it, not to do it damage, but just to like pin it down.
Like grapple.
Yeah.
Okay. Make for me an attack roll.
Cool. Am I permitted to use rend for this, or?
That is your basic attack roll. We're just not doing the damage.
Okay, fantastic.
Because it's a grapple.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm rolling real well. It's gonna be 22.
Oh yeah, you easily like just paw this lady like right into the snow.
I think I even make like the draconic equivalent of a cat noise, like.
Yep. The screams are muffled as her face gets like plowed directly into the snow. And you can feel like her chest cavity like hyperventilating in and out underneath your claws, but the sound isn't really making it out of the snowdrift.
Oof. I'll like hold her, make sure she's like secure in my grip, and then I will take off and start rising in the air to meet my sister in the sky.
Penelope, the screams have moved to the sky now.
We're going on an adventure.
Yay. I'm still a rock. Well, I'm presuming now a lady is screaming.
Yes. Well, trying. She's choking out snow at the moment. Her voice isn't what it used to be.
It should be easier. She's not in the snow anymore.
It's true. But it's like when you accidentally breathe in a little bit of water, except it's snow.
So it's like the you get like the ice headache plus coughing on your own spit.
Yeah, that's more of what's going on at the moment. Over in your claws. Celsus and Cryo, you have two individuals amongst your draconic appendages. What would you like to do with them up here in the sky?
Can I make sure that the one in my hand is like angled so that they're looking at the ground?
Sure.
Like how high up are we?
How high do you want to be?
High enough to cause quite a bit of damage on impact.
Sure. I mean,
All right.
as long as they hit a rock instead of a snowbank, they're probably going to die.
Great. So I think at this point I'm gonna like how do you want to do this?
I mean,
Do you want to like do we want to do
just
like
kind of
a
like
good cop, bad cop?
circling in the sky, like looking at each other, like, how do you want to do this?
We're saying this in Draconic.
Right, yeah.
It's like, do you want to do a good cop, bad cop, or like how are you feeling?
I already threatened this one to tell me its secrets, and it's not saying anything yet. And
All
then I
right, so
realized
that's-
that I was demanding in Draconic to this
Right.
human.
Doesn't
Okay.
really understand
Alright.
you at the
Wait.
moment.
Maybe
Alright.
we should speak in their tongue.
Oh, that might work. I'll try the good cop strat. Hi. The common. Hi. Hello. How are you? How are you doing?
Hi.
Like
Right,
you can't
right,
you
maw on
can't
their
see
face.
her face because you're pointing her toward the ground. But all you hear is like a choked sob.
And I go for the bad cop thing, but I'm still holding this one to face me as I'm like flying around. Like, what do you know? Tell me, inferior.
Let me see how he feels about. He rolled a 1. He may have passed out. Like you could see, like the dragon fear just overtake him, and his eyes just roll back into his head.
It's like when people are on those roller coasters that slingshot them into the sky, and they just yeah,
Pretty much.
It's the shutting down noise on Windows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my man.
Okay, all right.
this poor
So-
old lady.
I think we might have bad copped a little too hard there. So I'll flip her over again. Hi, hello. How are
The wind
you?
is just whipping in her face.
All she can hear
Where's
is
mine? I'm like, mine's not working anymore.
You just hear this crunch as he's waving him back and forth.
I think humans have ribs, right? I like check with the human. Just like, you guys have ribs, right?
She just like
I think you do.
nods,
I
like
think-
in terror.
I think you might have broken a rib or something.
Oh. And I would like to fly down to like a snowbank that's like really deep, like a snowdrift, and
Mhm.
like and like shove the human in it, you know?
Mhm.
So it's like trapped, you know, by like snow
Mhm,
on all
yeah.
sides, like up to its neck, like buried it in snow, and I'm like, wake up!
There's like a groan when you like set him in there, and then his head just kind of lolls to the side.
Okay, it
we're
looks like
so
there's
good at this, guys.
there's some sort of problem going on there. How do you wake one of you guys up, if you don't mind me asking? You know, because we just want to have a conversation real quick, just a little talk.
Are you gonna eat us?
On your answer.
Not if you're good.
What do I have to tell you for you not to eat me?
Well, we just have a few questions, and we'd really appreciate if you would answer those for us.
It was such
Sure.
a customer service.
Great. And I'm gonna fly down to join my sister.
She looks over at her companion buried in the snow up to his neck. Kind of whimpers a little bit.
Now, we'll let you, help to dig him out. If you just answer a few of our queries, you
Yep.
know.
I will grab the screaming old lady,
Nope.
and I will pick her up to take to the rest of the group.
Oh no! There were only two.
Oh, okay.
I got the old lady.
Oh, you grabbed the old lady. All right, sweet. That means I'm going to join you guys.
Yay.
As like my rock plan didn't work.
You were an amazing rock.
Thank
She thought you were a rock
You-
right up until you told her you weren't.
You
Well, you
killed
said you
a
were,
rock.
but she knew better.
Mom would be proud of your glacial camouflage.
Really? Oh boy,
I
I
do
hope
that just to
makes
hype her up, you know? Like
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I forgot you were there, and I thought you were
Yay!
also a rock.
I'm really dope at this. We keep going.
You're
I
so
should be
good
a-
at that.
I should be a rock
Anyways.
more often.
Anyways, hi, human. So, I've already introduced myself. My name is Human McHumyface, and you are
Celine?
Celine. Hi, nice to meet you. These are my sisters, Hummin McHummyface and Humane McHimmyface.
Okay. And you won't eat me, right?
I wave when she points at me.
Not if you're good. Not if you do everything right.
Tell us what you know.
Yeah, we couldn't help but overhear a little something about a castle, and we were just curious, you know, what that might
First,
be about.
what is this place? What is being
Oh, yeah.
burned here?
What is that?
The forge?
Forge.
Okay, what does it do?
Provides warmth. And on occasion, we use it to fix our tools.
Tools.
It fixes things?
Can I do an
We
insight
fix
check on
things,
that?
but it takes heat to melt the metal.
Can I do
You
that
fix
as an
things?
inside checks?
My husband did. She looks over.
We'll get to that. This isn't about him right now.
He's taking a nap.
He'll be with us shortly. Penelope wanted to do an insight?
Yeah. I want to do an insight on
Okay.
her talking. Oh man. That's great. It's a 3. Thank
So
you
good at
guys for role
You're
playing for me.
You're so good.
She clearly knows more than she's saying. On a 3.
Okay, so I'm real curious about this castle. It's like I've never heard of a castle in this place because like that's crazy. Like who would build that here? Like that's insane, right?
You know what? You're right. That is insane.
Yeah.
Who
like,
would do that?
yeah, where would you even find something like that? And I kind of like look at her.
And I'm
Oh,
like
you
a cat
think
looking
I?
at like a glass of water,
Oh,
like
there was a rabbit. He had a guitar with him. He
What's a guitar?
it makes music.
it's one of those things they do to. Yes,
Oh,
I've seen them before on some of my snacks.
His,
oh. Are they valuable?
his name was Habfell, I want to say.
Habfell. Okay.
He told us that the villagers were gathering at Rosalinda's castle.
Rosalinda? Who's that?
A dragon.
Oh my god! What a coincidence! Wow! Oh my god! I love dragons. Like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Could you tell us more about this dragon?
I'm told she's
like-
very shiny,
Ooh,
but
shiny. I
clearly
like
not as
shiny too.
cool as you three. Definitely not.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're pretty
like
cool.
preening. I'm like, wow, thank you. Preening my dewlap.
But what
You three
kind of
way better than her, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you. What kind of dragon is she, if you don't mind me asking?
There are other kinds of dragons? Aren't all
Oh.
dragons dragons?
Oh, yes. But there are different... So, actually, that's kind of rude.
Not all of us know each other.
Not all of
Every-
us are the same.
Aren't you all children of the most dangerous dragon?
She loves
yes.
Mother.
But one of our sisters... Another time. This is a different kind of dragon, you know?
Penelope, if you want to make another insight roll on her.
I can. What happened? There we go. I will try.
Can I help? Because I'm trying to lead the conversation.
Oh, I did good.
This is why she gets to, because you're leading the conversation.
Oh, do I? Yay. Okay, so am I getting advantage on it?
Sure.
Okay, let's see if I get higher than that. Okay, yeah, so it was 19. That's
She's laying
better.
it on really thick. It is definitely obvious that she does know that there are different kinds of dragons, but she is pretty sure that if she keeps telling you what you want to hear and how awesome you are, you won't eat her.
I kind of glance over
I will
at
kind of
Penelope.
mention that. Yeah.
Oh.
In Draconic. I will mention that in Draconic.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. She doesn't know.
Okay. So, what'd you say your name was again?
Celine?
Celine. Oh, goodness. So you know how I said that if you did everything right, you would get to live?
Yes.
Why are you doing something wrong then?
What is right?
Telling the truth and
I
the
let out
whole
just
truth.
a low, like, grumble from my throat, you know? Like a... like...
I kind of loom over her.
The Heron God said that they were putting a castle up beyond the mountains.
Eric.
I don't know
Okay.
exactly where. We didn't get to go. We stayed behind.
All right.
Mm.
Did they give you a direction? Because I
Uh,
do recall you saying that you should have gone.
She
And
kind of points
the others were
over like
safer.
one of the ridge lines.
Good. That's very honest of you. Now, I'm going to ask this question one last time because you didn't tell me the truth. Or at least not the whole truth when I asked it last. What kind of dragon are we talking about?
Very clear. Maybe some kind of crystal? I don't know.
Crystal. I see.
Not white. Not your scales are very pale and beautiful. Hers were very clear and shiny.
Flattery might get you somewhere with my sisters, but I don't give a flying fuck.
Her face looks very sad.
Cry about it.
The tears are freezing down her face right now. They're collecting as they're...
Like, tearsicles.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
She
Alright.
may be out of tears at this point.
Alrighty then. One more thing. What's your name again?
Celine?
Celine. Now, you humans need warmth, don't you?
Yes?
And your husband seems pretty cold right now, being buried in the snow.
She looks over, nods.
Why don't you get started on digging him out?
She immediately drops to the ground with her hands and just starts digging into snow.
I kind of turn to my sisters and in Draconic. I want to destroy their house and have them freeze in the woods.
I like this. I was thinking of blowing my cold air into this forge of fire. And
It's a good plan.
Yeah.
I mean, you can both do that. You can destroy a house and stick your head down that chimney space and just ice it over.
What if you no lose those?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah.
I want to make sure they can't make any more of these tools. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that they're the same tools or in the same realm as what the kobolds found.
They can
Could we
also
also
make
loot it?
weapons.
That too. And we don't want any of that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Want to dampen their rebellion.
Yeah.
Let's while she's digging him out, let's go take care of that.
All right. How do you destroy a house? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I think
No puff. And I'll put no.
that's an option. I think that's actually a great idea. What if we all just collectively blow on it and the weight of the ice crumbles the structure? Yes, that sounds rad.
Turns it brittle and then cracks it.
I also have
another
thing. Yeah.
Nitrogen, yeah.
I also can have it where I can do pulse wave to also push and shunt, and so we could make everything brittle, and then I can add a final blow that'll really blow everything into pieces, making it unsalvageable.
Hell yeah. Sounds good.
All right. So you all get together and you breath weapon the crap out of this house. Creo, you kind of stick your head right at the chimney and just blow down, freeze over the fire. Turn the coals into ice.
Yes.
It steams up real bad early, but then freezes over, so not just coat the entire tower is coated in a thick layer of ice.
Can I also grab the flag before it collapses?
Oh yeah, it's just hanging on a beam outside the house, they were working on it.
Okay.
You can very easily take it.
Great. It's
Yeah,
mine.
we'll use it as our wanted poster. This crude drawing of a dragon.
And then you're gonna pulse wave, Tasha.
Yes.
Okay. So Penelope, kind of situate yourself, charge your magic power, and fire off this arcane pulse wave. And you just see a ripple go through the snow, and then it hits the house, and it just shatters. Stones and wood and little metal bits go flying everywhere. Most of them still encased in ice.
While she's busy digging him up, she'll hopefully either get him out or not, and then see that the house.
She's gonna be there a bit.
Destroyed. Yep.
It's hard to dig out a whole person standing up with just your hands.
Yeah.
Especially when they're shoulder
neck
deep.
deep in snow. Yeah.
And
All
it's
right.
not. Is it not the soft snow either? Not the perfect powdery
It's
snow.
a snow drift. Yeah.
Well, it was.
Iced over.
Yeah. Until a dragon packed it in there good and tight.
That'll be fun. All right. Shall we head over the ridge?
Yes.
Tally ho!
Okay.
As we're flying away, I turn to my sisters. What was their name again?
Oh.
Huh.
Human
I
McHumans?
Yeah,
I
that sounds
usually
about
don't
right.
ask the names of my food, but sell something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I did it was to seem personable. I've heard humans doing that on the road, and
Yeah, I'm really sure humans like being called by their name before they're eaten. Yeah.
yeah,
So considerate.
yeah.
Indeed.
It's a
It's
good thing to
polite.
call out to
Remember
them
them.
as they're running away. So like they know what's coming.
Yeah, you're such a human. You're such a human person. Yeah.
Don't ever say that about me ever again.
Hey, no, you're really good with talking to humans is what I mean. That's what I mean. I just don't know how to say it right.
Thank you.
As you're having this conversation, kind of climbing into the air, the higher you climb, the thinner the air becomes until you pierce through the storm clouds and behold it, a glittering palace of ice and crystal. Its spires kind of gleam like daggers in the sun. A single bridge of translucent ice spans the gap to the palace's grand doors. As you kind of are seeing it from above, it looks like there are along the bridge a collection of people, little dots down there moving around, holding like little torches and everything. You do see banners similar to the one that you are holding, Celsus, flying a dragon with a pitchfork in its mouth. As you kind of draw in the bridge, you can hear with your draconic senses from still up above the bridge kind of groaning beneath the weight of all the snow and ice. You can kind of even smell on the wind the villagers in their fur cloaks huddled near campfires, their breath kind of misting in the cold. There are other than just the ones wearing the furs, you see the gleam of metal armor from at least 4 standing ready, bows drawn, as they kind of spot your large forms kind of in the clouds, like faintly. Yes?
I would like to set the flag waving from the tip of my tail.
Sure.
So they see the color.
You hear as they kind of spot your shadows against the storm clouds, and you haven't kind of broken the thing yet. You hear one of the shouts below, "Dragons, sound the horn!" And a blare kind of echoes across the peaks.
Up that horn.
Now you said that there were like a bunch of people on this like ice bridge.
Correct.
Can a barrage work with like icicles?
If you've collected a decent sized icicle, yeah. You have to have the item that you're turning into a barrage. So
I could definitely pick one.
You can
of those
chuck
up.
like a boulder or a large icicle or something at them and turn it into a barrage.
Yeah.
If that's how you would like to use that spell.
I could just make this terrible for all of them. But it's only on one creature. I can't do it on like a group of people. Okay, I'd rather do the barrage then, yeah, because it's a cone.
But yes, you're kind of breaking through the clouds now. They see the 3 of you. You, Celsus, with the tattered, ripped flag tied to your tail.
just in case they think, oh, there's the flag. These dragons must be friendly.
They don't think that. They are terrified of 3 white dragons with the tattered flag of their rebellion strapped to them, taunting them with it, I guess. That's how they see it.
All right, I'll take it.
Yeah. I would definitely like to cast Barrage with.
All right, well, let's move to initiative real quick. So we can determine what order all of these dangerous things that are about to happen in.
How quickly can I swing in on the bridge and just grab somebody?
On your turn, pretty quickly.
Good. I'm gonna try that.
Give me a brief moment. I forgot my pencil. There we go. All right. So, who got above an 18?
I forgot to roll.
Oh.
19.
Okay. Anyone get above an 18 other than Creo? All right. 17, 16, 15, 14, 16. And when do you go, Penelope? On a 1.
You're so good. You're so good at that.
I was like, darn it.
You're so good at being a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're keeping us grounded.
Creo, you get to go first. There is a decent collection of villagers up here on this bridge, and at least 4 what look to be armored archers that are pointing their longbows to the sky to meet you.
I will be right back.
Anyway, Creo, what are you doing on turn 1? Oh, she's listening to something else.
Yeah, give
Cats.
me 1 second. Oh, partner and cats.
It's gonna be a frozen buffet here.
Basically, I was thinking of like either grabbing like grapefruit-sized hailstones from the clouds we've been flying through.
All right.
And then dropping those as a barrage onto the people on the bridge.
Okay. Cast. The barrage requires a saving throw, right?
Yes, a dex save.
Well, the humans rolled a 1, so how much damage do you do to these poor humans?
Oh my god.
Hella.
Oh wow. Okay. I guess was it 3d8? So 12.
12? Alright. A barrage of grapefruit-sized hailstones crash into the bridge. And you can see, like, it shattering bone as they come down on some of these people. Some of those bodies that go down do not get back up. Some of them, very few of them manage to get back up and are, like, holding, like, wherever they got hit as their, whatever, like their shoulder or their leg, got broken by the hailstone. You have drawn the ire of the archers, though, and they will return fire at you, the one who has caused the most damage so far.
Fair.
Does a 21 will hit you. Your armor class isn't that high.
No.
You get hit twice with arrows. One of them does 9 points of damage to you, and the other one does 12 points of damage to you.
Ew.
2 other arrows go whizzing past you as well. So a total of 21 damage piercing. Celsus, your sister has laid the groundwork for some destruction and has drawn fire. So
Love that. I'm gonna kind of split off, and can I like do a sweep over the bridge and be able to grab somebody?
Yeah.
Great. I'm looking for bunny ears.
Make me a perception check to see if you can suss out a rabbit amongst these humans.
That is a natural 20.
You are 100% positive that he is not on this bridge.
Damn. In that case, I'll just grab an archer instead.
Okay. Make an attack roll versus his armor class. He would like to not get picked up by you.
Oh my god, my rolls are delightful. It's gonna be a 25.
You got him. He's not that cool. His armor class is not nearly that good. He is just an archer.
Yeah.
He tries to dive out of your way, and you're like, nope.
Nope. Yeah, and I just kind of swing him out over the expanse of land that's right next to the bridge.
Several hundred feet below.
Yeah.
With like the spiky ice kind of like sticking up out of the ground.
Yeah. And I'm going to turn him to look at me. And I'm going to kind of growl directly at him, like, where is the bunny rabbit?
All right. He would like to try to stab you in response, but it's not his turn anymore. So you see him. He does no longer has his bow because you kind of like he lost that in the grabbing. But he's like currently like struggling to get his like short sword off of his side so that he can like try to stab your hand or something.
Can I shake him a bit to disarm him?
Sure. Make me just roll a d20 versus his not that. He didn't roll well.
11.
That is higher than his 6. So,
Yay!
He's trying to pull out his sword, and you're like shake him like a rag doll a little bit, and you see the sword go tumbling down into the expanse below. And he's kind of discombobulated at the moment.
I like snap my fingers in front of him. Bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit.
Show us the rabbit.
We will get back to you about the answer to the rabbit shortly. Penelope.
Yes. My turn. Okay, so I heard the horn.
Mm-hmm.
So
and your sister threw a bunch of hailstones down on the bridge and like killed a bunch of people. And then took some arrow fire, and then your other sister scooped up one of the archers and is in the middle of like ragdolling him across the sky.
I want to go after the horn so they can't try to warn people again.
Okay. So there's a large like sounding horn there by the bridge.
I'm going to.
It's like it's a carved like mammoth tusk or something.
Oh, so it's made of bone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could use my weight and momentum to crush it. So
you could very easily crush a mammoth tusk with your weight and force.
Brain was thinking of a different.
You have you have the mass of a very muscular elephant.
Yes. So I will very much crush the one, essentially landing on that part of the bridge area.
Okay.
So
just make me just a dexterity saving throw to make sure you land appropriately
okay.
without causing some undue issues.
Well, thank you, dice. That is a natural 20.
Oh yeah, it looks amazing. In fact, you hit that thing so hard it shatters, and the like part that the guy was like standing there like trying to hold on to like launches him into the air, and he just goes flying off into the expanse below.
Cue Wilhelm scream.
Yes. Yeah, that's where I land. And
you also scatter like 5 or 10 peasants with like pitchforks that were kind of gathering around that area with the force of your landing.
When I land, I'm going to be all cool and roar dramatically.
They're fleeing from you.
I think that probably takes up a majority of my turn, so...
yeah. Well, you didn't actually do an attack this turn. If you are interested in like doing something.
I don't know if there's anyone near me.
There's a collection of about 10 to 15 peasants that are near you but running away from you.
Okay, I'll use, how far away? Like 30 feet?
Or less.
Or less? Okay, cool. I'll use Pulse Wave. It's a 30-foot cone.
They rolled a 3 on their saving throw, and they're peasants with like 1 or 2 hit points each.
I just obliterated them.
What is, magically speaking, as this is something that was given to you by the nature of being born with this purple fruit magic, infusing you.
Absolutely.
What does your pulse wave look like as it rips through the populace?
The pulse wave basically has this lilac color, almost like Aurora, as kind of like my background has. Kind of has that Aurora Borealis type color scheme that essentially builds up and then shoots out in that giant wave. And whenever anyone's caught up in it, it's just kind of pop.
Yeah, as it just like passes through them, they just explode.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it's force damage.
It's messy.
Metal.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there goes some peasants.
If
Creo?
any of this happened in a campaign, this would be devastating.
I know.
Based off of the rolls alone, this is nasty.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Creo.
All right.
There are 3 archers currently left on the bridge. And some peasants. Not as many peasants as there were before.
I kind of... I think I would like to use Cold Breath. Yeah, let's do Cold Breath. Yeah. I'd like to try to freeze or obliterate those archers on the bridge with my Cold Breath.
Okay. Yeah, 3 archers left, so that's 3 saving throws. Okay, how much damage do you do with your Cold Breath? They did succeed. They did really well on their saves. So they will only take half this damage.
That's fine. It's still 98.
That's going to be a lot of damage.
7, 8, 9. Oh my god, 42.
Okay. Halves to 21. They do not like that.
No.
And
I'm gonna try to like circle up, like after I've done the cold blast, I want to try to move a little higher up in the sky to get like a good aerial view.
Okay. They actually succeeded their saving throw. So like as you blast them, they instinctually like pull their cloaks over to shield themselves from the ice. It still hurts them a lot. But then you see them like break through the like thin sheen of ice that you coated them, and pull their bows back to fire at you again. Because it's their turn. I assume a 19 hits you.
Yes.
Okay, then all 3 of these will hit. For a total of 6 from the first one, 7 from the second one, and 8 from the third one. So 19 total damage?
Okay.
I think.
13 plus 8.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I can't
21.
math in the morning.
21 damage. I'm sorry. But anyway, they return fire with as best they can because they gotta get these dragons out of the sky, and focus fire is how you win in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
And only one of them is within range at the moment. One of them is flying away with one of the archers. Speaking of, Celsus, you're yelling at an archer that doesn't have a bow or a sword at the moment.
Does he not do anything on his turn?
Oh yes. What was your line of question? Yelling at him.
Bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit.
You're screaming that at him, and he kind of like is turning his head back toward the castle, and screaming, "Habfell, save us!"
That's his name. God damn it. I make note of. I don't make note of the name, but I make note of the direction that he pointed me in.
And then he reaches and pulls out like a dagger because that's his last bit of weaponry, and he's like chipping away at your like claw with it.
Thank you. I needed my nails.
But he rolled
filed.
like a 3, so he doesn't even do you any real damage with it. He's just like trying, but the knife just keeps bouncing like off your scales.
Actually, while he's doing that, I'm gonna be like, oh no, oh, tiny daggers, my weakness, oh gosh, that my hand is so weak now, oh no, and I drop him.
Okay. He goes falling, and it's your turn.
Yay. I'm gonna fly back to the bridge.
Okay.
And
on one end of the bridge, on the far end, is Penelope, who has herded a bunch of peasants running toward the castle with her attached. You see a massive, like, splotched waste in front of her that she turned a bunch of people into, and then there's still a few more peasants ahead of that running toward the castle.
Have any of them actually gotten off the bridge yet? Like,
no.
Out towards the wilderness?
No. There's the end of the bridge that your sister's in front of, and then there's the castle on the other side.
Okay.
She's trapped them between her and the castle.
Gotcha. Okay. So...
Nobody's leaving this bridge one way or the other. So they're all hoping to get into the castle where it's theoretically safe.
Yeah, I bet they're hoping that. I'm gonna fly, like, to the castle doors. Can I quick, like, with one of my back legs, check to make sure it's still open?
The door?
Yeah.
You just, like, kick it?
Or maybe, like, I stick my tail through it so that it can't be shut. Just so, like, we can't be locked out.
Sure. Yeah, you like, unfurl your tail behind you, and it kind of, like, rolls into, like, hits one of the doors, it cracks open, and just goes into the castle.
Cool. Great. And then I'm going to face everyone who's still stuck on the bridge.
There's a handful of peasants and 3 archers.
Great. I'm going to... How many peasants are close to me? Are the archers on, like, the other side of the bridge, or are they close?
They're kind of in the middle of the bridge at the moment.
Can I hit them?
With your breath weapon? Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do. All right. Yeah. Oh, I don't even have to roll. That's
it's a save. It's a save on their end.
Yeah.
A save which all 3 of them have failed. The highest I rolled was a 9. That's going to be real bad for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do I remember what a D8 looks like? These are my fancy
like a
dice,
diamond.
so they don't look like any of my other dice.
They look
Okay,
like 2 D4s stacked on each other.
My D4 doesn't look like a D4 in this set. So
Then like a diamond.
If anything, the D4 looks like a diamond, but I found it. So that's
Like a pentagon.
Yes.
9 of these.
Sort of.
All right.
Or not a pentagon, hexagon.
That thing.
Hexagon shaped.
A double pyramid. Sort of.
D4. $40 damage. I broke even.
Ow.
I didn't have to do the math.
So how I assume you're doing a breath weapon. What's it look like when you encase everyone on this bridge in a deathly ice?
So the ice is like it's a strange sort of breath weapon in that it's not visible. It's like a creeping permafrost that kind of encompasses and overtakes everyone. So they kind of just end up becoming statues where they stand.
Okay, so it's almost like a heat shimmer in the sky, but it's not heat; it's cold. And then
Exactly.
as it gets close to you and touches you, you can see like the frost kind of like come across the ground and then form over you.
Yes, and it's like an instantaneous like oh, these people are already dead. There was no running from that.
Right.
Like pyroclastic ash, but with ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down 3 archers.
I just made a
plus
whole
the
bunch
one
of
you
statues.
threw off the side. He's probably still alive, right?
I mean, if he lived, then he can tell his friends, whoever's left.
Important note, though. After you do that, and you're like looking at the death that you have caused up ahead, a sharp pain in the tail area happens, and you take 6 points of piercing damage.
I expected this to happen.
My sister.
As somebody has stabbed you in the tail.
Oh, and I bet they're
Rude.
going to live long enough to feel those consequences.
Oh
Right,
yeah, do we have
so-
reactions?
If your character, if the stat block has a reaction, then yes, but generally they
Oh,
don't.
Okay.
So that puts me at...
You get cool things like that when you get to be a bigger dragon.
We younglings right now.
Yeah.
Making mom proud.
Did the fruit ever do anything?
You don't know yet.
Oh,
You
great.
feel infused with magic power.
Wow. Adderall. Sorry.
It's like magical.
I'm unstoppable because I ate 1.5 fruits.
And I did not want to incur Mother's wrath, so I just left that alone.
I mean, you're fighting humans on an empty stomach. That's when you least want to be fighting a dragon.
Ooh.
At your sharpest.
You're hungry right now. We're making you some ice cubes.
Right.
Margaritas.
But anyway, Penelope, it's your turn. There are no
Yay.
more fleeing peasants or archers. Everyone is either a pile of blood or a icy statue of them former selves.
Beautiful. So now there's the castle. What are my other sisters doing?
Well, one of your sisters is got her butt in the doorway.
I'm being stabbed.
She's being stabbed. And the other one is flying around, probably underneath the bridge at the moment, like getting ready to scoop back up to the upper part.
Yeah. So how is this castle built?
It is built for a dragon. You can very easily walk through the front door.
Okay.
Like these
well,
are
I'm not
big
looking at the
doors.
front door. So are there any other big doors? Is there a ceiling?
So the whole thing is made of ice and silver veined quartz. The whole thing weirdly glitters and makes a lot of color. There's glass or some kind of glass or crystalline window that you can't really see through because it's stained glass kind of designs, but not like of an image, but more just like a prismatic amount of color. It honestly offends you. It's weird. It feels off. But it's made of. It's got wood and metal structure as well. It's very fortified, honestly.
So while she's at that front door, are there any other big doors that I can go through?
There doesn't appear to be. It looks like coming in the front is the only way a creature of your size can enter.
Okay, so there's no other ways in and out that I can necessarily access.
Correct.
Even if
you
that
test
means shoving my face in.
Right. You test the crystalline glass windows of sorts, but they are hard, like stone.
Okay, so I'd have to go through the bottom doors no matter what. There's no other way to get in.
It seems that way.
Like that. How dare you not give me advantage of going through another door?
I mean, if you could turn into a person, I guess you could find another way in, but this is the way that it's built for dragons to get in.
I can think really, really, really hard, but it's not happening. So, I will actually go ahead and go behind my sibling.
Just kind of crawl over her.
And kind of either crawl over or under, but I'm first, since I know that we play around with our breath weapons all the time. I'm just gonna throw a breath weapon and put her in the middle of it.
Just fill her and the behind the area behind her
fine.
into the main chamber.
It's either that or try to squeeze through and then breath weapon, but I think it would be more entertaining, as I don't know if she's just stuck. So just gonna be well, I'm gonna clear anything that's in her way.
Okay. Let me weapon. See how my bard lives through this. Roll damage.
Sweet.
Because he's in the area effect of a breath weapon.
That's a lot of D8s. Oh man.
As your breath kind of blasts the doors open. Fully.
3.
I need it to be a lot less D8. He's not as healthy as the archers.
Okay.
He's a bard. He skipped leg day.
17.
He is not outrunning that.
21.
He's with a hop, skip, and a jump, I'll be fine.
It's frozen in place, doing the Mario jump.
30. 32. I think there's one more. 36.
So, you know that scream that rabbits make when they're in pain?
Oh! I was so excited to hear rabbit. I then remembered it screaming. Oh.
You hear that noise as the doors kind of blast open from the ice. And as you kind of like crawl up over your sister and like look beyond, you can see where your breath weapon is kind of like shot like icicle like blasts out of the ground. And you see like a leg stump that's attached to the ground. And then a little ways away from that, laying on the ground, kind of bleeding out, but not dead yet, a very sad Harangon who looks like this, minus a leg.
No.
Oh man.
Oh, well, there you are, little bunny.
Oh, little rabbit's foot. How
Bunny.
lucky.
Yeah, his leg is still frozen from the step he was in when he got caught in the blast. But the rest of him is a few feet away on the ground, like bleeding out.
That was him trying to make the save.
Yeah, that was, and he didn't.
Spit. There you are, little rabbit. Claw.
Whoops.
Do I still have his sword in my tail?
You do.
It's mine now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like pinning you to the ground or anything. It's just stuck in your tail now.
It's a new
Until
piercing.
you, like, swish it loose or something.
I'm into it. This
You
looks
just
rad.
whip your tail. You whip your tail, and it flies out and stabs someone else.
I whipped my
You've
tail
given her a
back and
weapon.
But yeah, no, there's just like a little short sword, like just stuck between your scales, in amongst like your tail spikes.
I believe that was all of my turn.
Yep.
Can't do anything.
Creo, you kind of like can fly up to the bridge. You see your sisters kind of piling up at the front door.
Would I be able? So you said there's like a bunch of spires and things.
Yes.
Are there any kind of like towers or landings?
No, they're
like,
all
around-
like
No.
sharp point.
Okay. So nothing. I would be able to get into the castle from aerial.
Correct.
Okay.
It looks like the only dragon-sized entrance is the front door.
Okay. And everything else is like dragon glass or whatever, super
Yeah,
hard stuff.
This like weird. It looks like ice to you. You're not very familiar with this weird like silver-veined quartz that it's mostly made of. It actually offends you when you touch it because it feels like it should be cold like ice, but it's actually warm to the touch.
That's why I don't like it.
Ugh.
Ew. I'm like, ah. It's like I like go to like put my
It just
claws
feels
through a
wrong.
window, and it's like almost like when you use a nail file the wrong way. I'm like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Ugh.
Yeah. That, exactly.
Fantastic.
So yeah, I guess I'm curious about trying to like barrel through like this doorway.
Oh yeah, very
Almost
easy. The
like
doors
just
are already
first-
blasted open, and you just kind of have to crawl over both your sisters and get on the other side of it. It's very easy to do.
Okay.
This door is bigger than the three of you piled up.
Oh, the vision in my brain was that
Oh,
this door was built for one dragon to walk through, so we're all going to get stuck in the doorway and try
Yeah.
to squirm our way.
Is this door big
Yeah,
enough
it's
for
built.
Mother to
It's
fit
built
in?
for it's built for a dragon bigger than the three of you to walk through.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, this
So
is a
like
door that's big enough that Mother can fit in.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's terrifying.
if she had an invitation, right?
Right.
Because she'd get invited, right, to like a party, right?
yeah.
Right.
This doesn't mean anything about the current residents, right? I'm not intelligent enough to make that inference, right?
Would I would definitely, as I'm like trying to like, as I'm like barreling through the front doors past
Mhm.
my sisters in Draconic, I'm saying, I have a really weird feeling about this. It's not ice. It feels weird. I don't like it. like to my sisters.
As you say that, roughly beneath you, as you kind of like are moving across the cooler part where your sister had like blasted some ice, you hear a voice speak to you in Draconic, though it is definitely not a Draconic creature saying it. But you hear somebody say, "Out of the castle, lesser beast!" And you look down.
Excuse you?
There's a very bloody rabbit with a guitar.
Shit! It's the fucking bunny!
And he like strums the guitar pretty heavily. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a sound blast slams into you.
Is that for all of us or just
No,
one?
just her. She was the only one close enough.
Don't talk to
That's
my
a
sister that
D20?
way.
Yes. Plus your Constitution modifier.
Only I get to talk to my sister
Oh.
like that.
15.
15. That is a success. You only take half this damage. You take 10 thunder damage.
Oh.
And are not pushed away from the
Wow.
bard. Because you made your save. You didn't get pushed away.
Yeah. I would like to attack since I was just trying to move through.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna rend this creature and any other creature in my path because I am offended.
Fair enough.
Like, very offended. How dare you?
He's already missing a lot of hit points, so this should go pretty quick.
So what's my attack roll? It's just
It's +7. It's a d20 plus
So-
7, and then it looks like if you're using rend, you can actually make 3 rend
It's
attacks
3.
on your turn if you wish.
yeah. I would
Each
like
attack
to.
does 2d4 plus 4 cold plus another d4 or 2d4 plus 4 slashing. It's basically 3d4 every time you attack, and you get to do it 3 times around if you wish.
I love it. Well, I'm definitely so my first attack would be a 17 to hit.
That hits. I am not
Okay.
a well-armored bard.
Okay. Is the bard the only creature that I can see as I come into this like foyer area?
So yes and no.
Okay.
It is the only moving creature that you see.
And we
Okay.
only see movement.
And your
Much
eyes
like
only
that.
track movement because you're a T-Rex. But no, as you kind of enter into this area, right, you pass into what is basically a grand parlor carved from the ice in this weird silver-veined quartz that makes up this castle. The walls are glittering like starlight caught in snow. The air hums with a faint melodic energy, which is giving you the weird feel. There are statues of dragons carved from gemstones standing in regal poses around the area. But right now you're kind of in a fast, frenetic movement, so examining those is not really an option.
Okay.
But other than dealing with the actual person attacking you in front of you, the area itself feels alien to your instincts. It's warm, it's orderly, it's beautiful. It definitely big contrast from your mother's lair, which is, cold and frozen over.
Mm-hmm. And probably more minimalist, than
Yeah.
what this is.
Yeah, this is very ostentatious in comparison to a pile on the ground that is constantly iced over to keep it safe as we add more treasure to the pile.
Honey,
Okay.
it's honestly quite gaudy. All right, it's you're doing too much.
So I definitely hit the first time, and I guess I'll do the other 2 attacks on this
Okay.
hapless creature because I am just
Offended by
rage.
his...
Just such rage, like hit by his impertinence. Like, how dare
How
you?
dare.
Very
You
rude.
talk about my mama? No. All right, so let me do the attacks first, and then I'll roll for damage.
Okay.
His
You
last
definitely hit
words are,
once.
Yo,
Okay,
mama.
and then the second one, I got a 10.
That one misses.
Okay.
He manages to roll away from that slash.
And then I got 26 on the third.
You got him twice.
Okay. So
So
then the damage is
basically 6d4
plus 4.
plus 4.
Yeah. 6d4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 19 plus 4. 23, sorry.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Bye.
Like, you get him real good, and then you come down, and he kind of, like, weirdly rolls out of the way, but you just catch him and just tear him in half.
Yeah. And like, enough out of you!
His broken guitar goes skidding across the ground and, like, bumps into the base of, like, one of the statues.
Would I notice, after this attack, would I notice anything, or should I roll perception?
What are you trying to notice? Because that will determine what you roll.
I guess I'm trying to, these like statues, are any of them familiar to us?
Oh no. Okay, so now that you've kind of cleared the way, and the other two of you can kind of work your way into this chamber. There are several dragon statues kind of carved from gemstones. There's an amethyst dragon, a sapphire dragon, an emerald dragon, and a topaz dragon statue. They're as big as you, honestly. And they're all just kind of like standing in regal, preening dragon poses in their little areas around the room.
Can I break off part of one of these statues and hang on to it?
Are they also warm to the touch?
Yes, they are warm to the touch. You're going to try to break one off? I need a strength roll.
Do it.
It's gonna be 17.
That's pretty strong. Which of these are you trying to grab a souvenir from?
I'm looking for whichever one is the most expensive, I guess.
Well, how do you determine expense? Because your colors are amethyst, sapphire, emerald, and topaz. Theoretically, emerald and topaz are the more valuable of the gemstones. But I don't know what strikes you. You want some purple like your mother's fruit, or do you want some sapphire like your eyes, or do you want some emerald like the ground you constantly cover in permafrost, or topaz the sun on ice, or what do you?
Oh, so it's a yellow orange topaz.
Yeah, it's like a yellow orange topaz.
Darn, sorry. I know topaz comes in blue, so
yeah,
I got excited.
No, we already have a blue in the sapphire, so this is a more the yellow orange topaz.
Yeah. I think I wish there was a ruby, because that would be fun. But I'll probably go with... I'll grab... Well, I've got my own tiny hoard. I think I have a basic understanding of, like, some gems are more valuable than others, even if I'm stupid. But I'll nab the emerald.
Okay. What part of the dragon do you want to break off?
What's the easiest to break off, I guess?
I mean, they got wings, they got a tail, they got the little front arms. You can just crack off the head if you want.
Just like an assassin,
yeah.
Neck snap. All right,
like the head off of a Barbie.
I'll take the head.
Okay, just come up to it and crack off the head. It takes a little bit of a strain, and then you're just like, and snap. You hear this crack of emerald, and now you've got a big hunk of rock in the shape of a emerald dragon's head.
Great. And this is solid emerald?
It is solid emerald.
Great. All right. I guess I'm gonna like make a little like cradle using my tail. I get some blood on the stone, but it's
basically
fine.
About the size of an elephant head.
But I'm gonna kind of, the way that I set it up is I try and make it look like I have a second head.
That's fantastic.
So I'm doing my best giraffe rig.
While you're busy breaking statues, the other two of you are looking around. You do notice that there is a pedestal that does not have a dragon statue on it. It looks like there is an empty one where a fifth dragon should be, but isn't.
Is there any kind of inscriptions or anything below any of these statues?
There's not.
Or okay.
They didn't know how to write.
So it's pretty much just like a larger room with these statues in them. Is there anything else? Chairs or anything? Like a throne or...
So this is... You're in kind of like the parlor area. There does appear to be some kind of like curving hall that stretches up ahead of you and then leads to a glowing pair of stained glass doors made of like a flawless quartz that swirl with like an inner light.
Well, I'm gonna go take a closer look at that.
As you kind of leave the parlor, feel free to make a perception roll, the three of you.
$13.
That's 22.
I got 10.
All right, the two of you who got not the 20 plus, you, as you're kind of walking up through this area, get a definitely a false smell of spring flowers drifting through the air. Like it just it makes this place feel even more alien to you, from being from like a cold, dead northern realm like that. You very rarely get flowers in the spring that you can scent, and this place is like suffused with it. It is everywhere.
It makes me kind of like paw at my nostrils.
Right.
I don't like that.
Makes us a little nauseous, you know.
Yeah, just a little bit, because it's way stronger than it should be, considering where you are. And Celsus, you hear up ahead faint echoes kind of drifting through, footsteps, some clinking armor, muffled laugh here or there, seem to be coming from up ahead, maybe beyond the door.
I think there's a party going on. Shall we let ourselves in?
Yes.
Can we say that my breath weapon has recharged? Or should I roll for that?
Yeah, between combats, it will effectively recharge, because
Great,
that's
fantastic.
how it works. Every round, you would roll to see if it recharges, and it's like 6 seconds in a round. So yeah, it'll definitely have recharged by the time you get into a new fight, I'm sure.
By the way, one other question. I don't know if I could tack this onto the perception. Can I at all smell the eggs? Because we did establish that I stuck my nose
20 plus,
where they were.
right?
Yes.
Yes, there is a scent of white dragon egg lingering up through this hallway as well.
I swear to God, if it's scrambled
Mhm.
or hard boiled or over easy, then we're all cooked.
Or just warm at all.
Served with beans.
We're all cooked
Siblings will be in danger.
on toast.
Because,
That'd
like,
be
I'm
so fucked
assuming ice dragons' eggs are kind of nurtured opposite than
Yes.
regular dragons' eggs, and how they have to be, like, encased in ice all the time to stay cool. Whereas,
much,
like,
yeah.
others might want heat around,
Yeah.
So, it's, like, major concern.
Yeah, let's get in on that before our little siblings get in trouble.
Mhm.
So are we just gonna bust down the door, or do we want to be like cool with it?
Is
we
the
like
door locked?
It is definitely a door, but you do not see handles. It has a swirling kind of like inner light in the crystal that kind of like gives it a weird shimmery, constant in motion look. And as you kind of approach the door, a female voice in Draconic kind of calls out to you, almost playfully, and says, "You missed me in the parlor when you met my friends, but speak my kind aloud, and with song and dance I'll make amends."
song and dance. Speak. Oh God, do we have to?
Crystal dragons are mean.
They're such dorks, such theater kids.
Taunting.
They
Yeah,
are.
I was like,
Crystal
they're
dragons are
such
theater
taunting.
kids.
I say this as a theater kid. Dorks.
Well, okay, so there's amethyst, emerald, opal, and sapphire.
Really?
Or not
Emerald.
opal, sorry, topaz.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! The quartz?
Or-
Hold on.
We know what quartz is, right?
I know,
Yes.
I'm just thinking if there's like a missing dragon statue and they're saying to call them by their name, are they referring to maybe like what kind of gem dragon they are?
That
Or
is
are they
what it
just
says. Is
asking us
speak
to
my
speak in
kind
Draconic?
aloud, and with song and dance I'll make amends.
Would we be familiar? Yeah, we'd be familiar with some gems because we're always trying to add to the horde.
It's true.
Well, we can
You're
also
very-
narrow down. We can also narrow down like it's not any of the other crystal dragons.
Yeah.
We
So it's
probably
just-
know what kinds of crystal dragons there are. Mom would have taught us.
Well, they're not crystal dragons. They're gem dragons.
Ah,
Because there's the chromatic dragons, the gem dragons, and the metallic dragons.
So I guess I would just start like naming off like different precious stones, you know, and like
aquamarine,
tourmaline,
ruby, malachite,
quartz, opal.
white,
Opal
alexandrite.
keeps coming up in my head because of the surroundings, and like you said, it's like almost like stained glass, but not. And so I keep coming back to like opals because they do this refraction thing, you know.
Is the diamond.
Oh,
I was gonna say there was. So what were the ones already in that other room? It was emerald.
It was
Is
the
amethyst,
emerald,
sapphire, emerald, and topaz.
Okay. And there's
Do
one
we-
missing.
Arguably the red, blue, green, and I don't know, whatever
gold.
gold is
Topaz
of
kinda cool.
the gem dragons.
Do we have to dance to get the door to open?
Obsidian.
That's not what it said.
No, we just have to speak their
Well, no,
name.
amethyst is the the black version. Because purple is the evil color if you're painting something in black, but need magic that's not black. You color it purple.
Of course.
If Magic the Gathering art has taught me nothing, it's when you want to draw evil magic, you color it purple. Basically, you're looking for the crystal version of the white dragon.
Okay, so we know what a quartz dragon is, right?
Well,
we can draw that conclusion, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So can we just say quartz dragon out loud?
Sure.
Quartz dragon.
We say it in Draconic.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
The door hums, and like all the little motes of light that are swirling around, form together in the shape of a crystal dragon, made of quartz, because the door is made of quartz, and does like a little dance. And then the doors, like a light kind of cuts through the middle of the doors, and they begin to open.
Oh, look, sis, you got it.
I am shocked. How did I do that?
Yeah.
Maybe the fruit is working.
Maybe.
As the quartz door hums and then begins to slide, basically open and off to the sides, light kind of cascades through its faucets, and almost like a sunrise through ice, which again feels weird. But beyond, a grand chamber glitters with wealth and the smell of mortals, sweat, and steel.
Would we be able to sense or smell our fellow egg, like our siblings' eggs?
You can sense that they are here amongst the smell, but you can't pinpoint them in this massive treasure hoard at the moment.
Okay.
It would take some looking.
But we can infer that they're in this direction or in this room, maybe.
Yes, the smell is much stronger here. Also, for those of you who sniffed the tool bag earlier, the scent of earth and steel and like a deep musky fur is much more prevalent in this room. Like a hairy beast of some kind of humanity. And it is fairly obvious to you what is making that smell, as there is a collection of people in this room that kind of turn to face the door as it opens, their face turning from joy to kind of a scowl as they see that it is not who they expected, but a dwarf armored with a staff glowing with the same inner light as the door that you opened recently. An elf that is got a staff that is burning with fire, and a fighter, a human armored individual that has a sword that has these wisps of energy kind of effervescing off of it.
Dinner. How nice. I'm so glad they laid out a feast for us.
Oh, delightful. I have a proposal. Could we all three just breath weapon?
I was literally thinking the exact same thing.
All at once?
You could.
Simultaneous breath attack.
Just fill the room with cold.
Just freeze ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, or we all of us point in different directions of the room so our cones can cover the most surface area.
I figure we would all aim it at the adventuring party, so that way we all are doing as much damage to them as possible.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But also, we're turning the room into a bit of a refrigerator, if we can, so that if the eggs are here, we're giving them some time.
That's a good idea, yeah. So we're ready to attack all at once. Was it on 3 or is it after 3?
Is this a thing like you just do like without like they turn, they look at you, they scowl, and just all three of you are like,
Well, I believe 2 of us waved, so
Yeah.
we have a moment for that, and then we breathe.
Like everybody's like just surprised at the first the
Right.
first moment. Second is just like, nope.
It's time to fight an adventuring party. I mean, you're right. There was a party in here.
Ah,
Yay!
different kind of party.
And they didn't invite us.
All right.
How rude.
Buffet.
All three of you just roll a pile of damage individually for your breath weapons, and we will total that up.
Fun.
I will roll something else and total it up.
I did good.
Okay. What'd you get?
I did 55.
That's a lot.
Nice.
I got 3 8s in a row.
Yes.
Kriya?
Got 33.
Okay. And Penelope?
37.
Okay. So here's what happens. All three of you just immediately, no questions asked, no quarter given, blast breath weapons into this adventuring party. The blast of cold is met with an orb of fire from the elf mage standing in the center of the little group here. Unfortunately for her, while her orb was strong enough to withstand the damage levels under 40, somebody got above 40 by a decent amount. And when the breath weapon clears, you see that her there's bits of ice clinging to all three of them, and even though there's like an outline of fire in the ground around them, kind of keeping most of it at bay, there are like bits of their skin are kind of like iced over a little bit, and like whenever they move, like some frost like breaks off their armor and stuff.
Just a little bit of frostbite. Just
a little.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Will they have a pinky toe after this? Probably not.
They don't need noses.
Assuming there's anything left of them.
Let us move to initiative.
Yay.
Woohoo!
Yay, it's not a 1.
Oh man, my guys sucked at initiative. You really slowed them down with hitting some ice. Didn't even get above a 9.
Oh, I didn't realize I had I had a +3 on my initiative. Whoops.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. 8.
Fitting.
So, 15?
Eat.
And Penelope?
5.
Okay. Well, Celsus, you are first here at the start of the round. You've exhausted your breath weapon until such time as it recharges.
Great. I'm
But you are welcome. You're welcome to do a thing. There's a dude in armor. He's got some kind of weird effervescent energy sword. There's a lady elf with some fire powers that are clearly nothing to sneeze at, and then a weird dwarf in armor with a glowing staff and like weird black tattoos all over his body. He smells like the earthen metal that you remember from earlier.
I'm gonna lunge at the one that seems most immediately spooky.
Which is
the elf.
Okay. You're gonna pounce an elf?
Yeah, I want to get rid of that fire.
All right.
And I'm gonna... I guess I'll just rend her thrice, assuming that she survives the first two.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably not gonna do it. That's a 9 to hit.
That will not hit. In fact, when your claw like goes to rend into her for that one, a mote of flame from her staff like whips around and like deflects your claw.
Ah, stop it! Stop that! Cut that out.
Her mage armor is interesting.
Oh, it's a mage armor. Ugh. 24?
24 will hit.
Yay.
Her mage armor isn't that good.
So 11 plus an extra d4 of cold damage?
Yes.
Right. That's not even a face. How did it do that? This is why you don't shape dice weird. That's also not a face. How did it happen twice? Okay, there we go. Jeez. 15 damage
All right,
total.
she takes 15. She does not like that. That is an appreciable amount of her hit points. She is a
Great.
wizard.
Last hit. 25.
That will again connect.
Yay. Okay.
My poor fire mage.
Take 1d4 pride damage.
Emotional damage.
That's going to be a 10 on that one.
10 more?
Yeah.
All right. She's taking it. She's very sad about it.
Cry about it.
She will. Tears of fire, which she will then throw at you on her turn, which is now.
Rude. No!
As you attack her, she basically like you kind of bat her back away from her friends, and she kind of rolls into like a treasure pile, but then comes back up very acrobatically and kind of plants her feet and does like a jazz hands because she's a Prismari pledge mage. She's fancy. Anyway, she's gonna do her showstopper. And she's going to shine with elemental magic. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
How'd you do?
20.
That's good. You only take half of this.
Shit!
You take 25 fire damage.
Ow! Ow!
Dear sister.
Ah! Ow! I think in the middle of it,
Yeah.
it's just like it's like in the middle of kids fighting. There's one of them starts being like, "This isn't funny anymore. Stop it! Stop! I'm not having fun." It was 25.
25 fire damage.
Gotcha. Great.
The fighter kind of steps forward. Yeah, as the two of you kind of go pass back behind him and the dwarf fighting. He trusts that his companion can handle a young white dragon. Like, honestly. But he steps forward and he says, "For the free folk of the valley, your tyranny ends here, beasts." And he takes his sword and he charges right at you, Creo.
Rude.
And he swings his greatsword, not once, but twice. For he is a decently high-level fighter. But 11 doesn't hit you, right? Okay, but a 23 does, yes? So you're going to take 12 slashing damage. Or no, I take that back. 12 radiant damage, for he has a magical sword that does special damage.
Hate it.
And that ends his turn. And then the priest is going to look over at you, Penelope, and conjure up from his staff a blade of like utter blackness, and it's going to fly through the air toward you. He's going to get a natural 20 to hit you.
No!
Not the edgelord.
So you're going to take 40 necrotic damage.
Excuse me.
Stop that.
As this like necrotic bolt comes flying at you
Clerics.
and catches you right in the soft bits. Then it is Creo's turn.
I'm definitely going to rend this dwarf. Right? The dwarf is one that smells like earth.
The dwarf is the one that smells weird. He's the one that attacked your sister. The fighter is attacking you currently.
Alright, well, screw this fighter. I'm gonna do some rend damage. Or rend attacks.
Against which one? The fighter?
I'm gonna deal with the fighter first.
Okay.
If I don't kill them, if I kill them in the first couple, I'll use the remainder on the dwarf.
Okay. It is very unlikely you will kill him in the first couple of. He's a decently high level fighter. He has a nice hit point pool.
Well, we're gonna lower that hit point. We're gonna lower that hit point total. That's what we're gonna do. So my first attack was 7.
Plus 7.
25.
25 definitely hits. There's nothing I can do about that. That's too high for me to do anything about.
Okay.
This tin can has a meta can opener.
Awesome. Let's do the damage for that first.
Okay. 3d4 is effectively what it is. It doesn't matter what kind of damage it is to him specifically, so.
Okay. Eight.
All right, he takes it.
Oh, do they also
Doesn't
get
even-
the +4?
8 plus so 12.
On the rend, it has 2d4 +4, and then slash damage +2.
Yes.
Cold damage. Okay.
Okay, so 12 damage, and he doesn't even miss a beat. He's still swinging at you just like normal. So if you'd like to
Okay,
keep
let's go for
going
the
at
other
him,
two attacks.
you're more than
Yeah.
welcome. That didn't
I would.
even slow him down. 20.
Well, let's see. Our next hit is also a 25.
Okay, well I can't stop at 25. So how much damage are we taking?
5 + 4, 9.
All right, got it. And third.
Right. Let's go. Uh, 15.
15 does not hit. He in
Okay.
fact parries away your claw with his sword.
Rude. Can we intimidate?
Not in the same turn that you did other things.
Got you.
Um,
I'm gonna try to back up a little bit, like to be like closer to my sisters and
Okay, so
protect them.
you and your sister, Penelope, are about the same width away from. They're effectively nearly in melee with the fighter, and the cleric's a little bit behind the fighter by like 20 feet.
Okay.
And then Celsus and the fire mage are like 40 feet behind them as she kind of like plowed through the pile to get to the fire mage, and the fire mage kind of rolled back into the treasure.
Okay.
So they're fighting behind these other two.
Okay. So
I'm
I
just
guess
gonna
I
maul
would,
her over here.
yeah, and try to like close any gaps and protect my sister.
Okay.
Sisters. I guess.
Penelope, speaking of, it's your turn.
Yay. So, is there any way for me to get around to use something that's not going to hit my sisters, but hit particularly the cleric that got,
What are you trying to
decided
use?
throw?
Are you...
I'm trying to use pulse wave because it's
Oh,
a
okay.
30-foot cone, and I don't want to hit them
it's
with
a cone.
That's
yes.
why it's.
If you move around, basically, if you're triangulating these people, so that you're kind of on opposite ends of a triangle, then you could hit the two targets that are nearby each other without hitting your sisters.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. They will have to make a save. Give me a sec.
One of these dice is a 1. The other one is a 5. They weren't great.
They're gonna take all this damage.
That makes me sad.
They are gonna go ahead and take 26 damage.
Ow.
From that pulse wave that was seen as they got to see that.
That is an appreciable amount of my hit points.
What to do when a creature fails with save is either pulled 15 feet towards you or pushed 15 feet away from you, depending on the choice. And I'm going to make it where that cleric is right in my face.
Okay. Over by you, Celsus, you're busy like fighting the mage, and then all of a sudden like this violet pulse of energy kind of happens behind you. And you're not looking at what's going on over there. You're busy fighting. But she's seeing what's happening as she's looking the other direction. And you hear her go, "Gunther, hail, no!"
So she's distracted.
A smidge. I mean, she's still a decent adventurer. She knows she can't like completely ignore a dragon. But
yeah.
But something really weird that was very unexpected from white dragons happened behind you.
Yeah. Well, I would love to be able to do something weird and unexpected here, but she's a wizard.
And?
So she'd do well against the saves.
Maybe.
Who
could say?
Yeah.
But she is distracted at the moment.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna... I just want to eat her.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get it over with. Alrighty.
It's like a sweet treat of eating like a, I don't know, whatever, a warm churro or something. I'm not sure how warm humans are.
She's an elf.
Churro. What's a warm?
25.
25 hits. Her mage armor again, not that cool. It tries, like as you go in for the bite, like you see the fire kind of wreathe her protectively, but your teeth just go right through that.
9 damage.
Okay, you give her a little nip.
Cool. And she's still alive, I presume.
Oh, very much so.
Great. 22.
That also hits. My
Yay.
armor's, again, not that great.
I forgot to add 4 to the last one.
Oh, okay. I got it. We're good.
Great. Thanks. So... Oh. No, 15.
Another 15? She is, in the 4th edition parlance, very bloodied. But still standing.
Let's change that. Okay, that's only going to be a 20, not nat.
Okay. That will also hit.
I say only a 20. I'm expecting her armor class to be so high.
Her armor class is not. She's a wizard. She has mage armor, which is a set armor class of 15.
Yeah. You never know.
If you see her outfit, she's actually not wearing armor at all.
That's fair. It's not as if we're in a icy tundra.
She's a fire mage. She keeps worm her own ways.
Yeah. 14.
14. Oh. Let me do some quick math. Nope. How would you like to have eaten this this fire mage? Like as you're like you hear her call out to her friends because something bad has happened behind you, and then she like pulls her staff in front of you, and like little motes of fire start trying to fly off in your direction, but she is not even close to hitting you.
I think as the sparks are flying off, she feels this sudden like bone penetrating cold just like absolutely shock her core, and like my jaw opens up and my teeth snap around her, but instead of crunching into like human flesh, she shatters like glass.
Oh.
As in this moment,
Yeah.
like she's frozen between my jaws.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of chew it like pop rocks.
Yeah. And
It's like crunching glass.
all 3 stages of damage are just your teeth sinking further and further into the cold flesh until it shatters.
Yeah. And I eat.
Yum.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yum, 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 yum.
She's
Eat itadakimasu.
her turn is over. She's dead. Gunther over there sees that and goes, "No, Malik, no!" And looks over to Hale and says, "Save her somehow! I don't know!" And starts swinging his sword wildly at Creo.
I flick him off. Revivify that motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know if my cleric's got a way to save destroyed by dragon in that way. Does an
There's
18
no
hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Take some force damage. 11 force damage.
Ew.
Or no, so I take that back. Radiant, but it's still the same. It's based magical damage. Radiant damage from his weird sword.
I forgot to ask, would we roll for our breath weapon at the end of each turn?
At the beginning is when it recharges.
Oh, so it's already recharged.
At the beginning of the round is when you will roll to see if it recharges.
Okay, gotcha.
So on your effectively every time it is your turn, if you have already used your breath weapon, which you have, roll a d6, and on a 5 or 6, is that how it goes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then you get your breath weapon back for the turn, and then you can use it again until you use it. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Okay. The dwarf is going to not throw necrotic stuff because he's got other things to do. He takes his staff and like plants it into the ground, and the weird like black tattoos that are on him start wriggling in a strange way and pull off of him, and then like go down into the ground and like just slither across the ground towards the icy chunks of the elf.
No, my food.
And as they kind of like swirl around in the chunks, and a shadowy form of the elf begins to coalesce up out of the ground. Just like a translucent shadow creature.
I'll eat this too.
That shadow creature swipes at you, and on a 22 connects, doing 7 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
Ow.
That was so mean.
Ow.
I'm
was
sorry,
really mean of him.
Celsus. You got shadowed.
I was just trying to eat somebody and like maul them.
Right.
It's like,
How dare they?
Anyway, it is
chewing on
now
ice chips at this point. They're
Cryo's
just
turn.
attacking me.
Well, I think I'm gonna use my infestation on this fighter.
I'm going to be infested, maybe. I have to make a save.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 5. Even with my Constitution bonus, that means I fail. What happens to me?
Alright. 1d6 poison damage, and then moves 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay. I know which direction he's moving. How much damage am I taking?
What level are we again?
You are what would effectively count as the next level bump. So whatever the second amount of damage that a cantrip does, that's what you're doing.
Okay, so 2d6. Is there any kind of modifier on that? No? Okay. 7. Poison
All right.
damage.
He takes 7 poison damage. He's not happy.
Love that.
Still up though. Maybe getting closer to bloody though.
Hey.
Penelope.
Sweet. So that cleric thing is
Yeah.
closer to me.
Technically, yes.
I will.
I was gonna say, would infestation be a normal thing that ice dragons have?
No.
Okay.
Dragons. Dragons traditionally don't cast spells at all.
Right.
In this edition.
I'm
That's what
gonna
makes
go
you guys special. You cast magic.
I am going to go ahead and go up to that one that decided to hit me really hard, and I'm gonna go ahead and multi-attack with the rend.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Rend the poor dwarf.
Yep. Is it the dwarf? Okay, that's the cleric. Is the dwarf? Okay.
Yep. The dwarf is the cleric.
You short thing.
Smelly.
I will. Yeah.
Smells like musk and
smelly earth thing.
smelly earth and metal.
Ooze.
Ale.
Does a
That
19
disgusting
hit?
mammalian.
Oh, a 19? A 19 definitely
I-
hits him.
19. We'll go ahead and roll the other two. That one is higher, and then that one is only 14.
14
Oh.
also hits him.
Oh wow, 14 hits. Okay, so I hit with all three. So
He doesn't have much of a dex bonus. He's a dwarf.
It's okay.
Look at that cat.
D4. So 3.
Do you want to be a dragon?
Oh, he's already a dragon.
For anybody
I mean,
watching the live stream, there's
He's
a cat.
so big. This is my dragon.
Let's see. Hang on.
Aw.
3. Can't find a D4 on me. Hang on. There's one. Okay.
I was like, I don't
Ow.
know if they could see it in the live
Oh,
stream.
yeah.
But...
I can see.
Oh, yeah, they can see.
Adorable. So.
Just wanting to watch us play.
Ow. So that's 16 from both hits. And then 2 cold damage on top of it.
Okay. This dwarf
So he
does not
took
look well.
He took 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took 18 total damage.
Yeah. He doesn't look well. The shadowy figure of the elf kind of falters in front of you as well, briefly, Celsus, but kind of reconstitutes itself back together again.
Cool.
As if concentration is slipping.
Let's affect that.
But anyway, it is your turn.
Great. Wait, so you said that I'm like 40 feet away from the other two,
Correct.
the dwarf and the fighter.
Yes.
Dang it. Do I get the sense that this thing is like real in that I can
You get the sense that this thing is undead.
Ooh.
It smells dead.
Oh. How unnatural. Who's the real monster here? You or me? Who raised the dead? You sick fuck.
I'd say only one of us is in the monster manual, but his stats also came from a monster manual, so...
I would like to state that I do in fact call him a sick fuck in game. That's canonical.
Fair enough.
You kidnapped a baby!
3 babies.
Mm-hmm.
3 babies! You freak! What's wrong with you?
Gonna sell him to a
Alright,
wizard or something. That's what D&D parties do when they get dragon eggs, right? They either try to talk the DM into letting them keep it and raise it and enslave it as a small Pokemon, or sell it off to a wizard for medical experiments or something.
Exactly.
Part of me wants to express deniability, but 1, I have done this, and 2, I did just compare myself to a giraffe rig, so... I guess I'm just gonna attack this undead thing, because
Okay.
it's another thing in front of me. I'm gonna keep trying to kill it.
Okay.
I'm gonna rand. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Yay! That's 10 damage.
You notice on this that its shadowy nature makes it resistant to your attacks. Physical and cold.
Damn. Okay. Is there any way I can poke
I mean,
my
it took
head?
the damage, but it took like half of it. That's what I'm saying.
Ah.
It's not immune to you, but it's not as effective as it could be.
Well, how nasty was that damage to it? Like, did it actually affect it much?
Oh
even
yeah,
if it
like
was
you
reduced?
kind of like briefly discorporated it a little bit, but it pulled itself back together. It just doesn't seem like it doesn't have a physical form. You're kind of like swiping at shadow stuff. given magical might.
I think I'm too stupid to draw the connection between the shadow and the dwarf. So I'm gonna keep trying to kill the shadow. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
That will also hit. It does not have a high armor
Yay.
class. It is made of shadow.
Great. That's 12 damage.
Which halves to 6.
And oh, that last one will not hit. That's or it might actually. It's I've suddenly forgotten how to do math.
What are you adding to the number 7?
Yes, it's just, that's not the answer to that question. Oh God, I think the stupid from Celsius is contagious. It's 13.
Okay, that will hit.
Yay! Okay, great. And that's another 12.
Halves to 6. It's still up, but it is withering currently.
All right. And oh, I forgot to charge breath weapon. May I do that? Or try to?
Yes, go ahead.
Yay.
Nope, that's a 2.
All right. I've got a fighter who's gonna fight. Does a 16 connect with a dragon hide from Creo? Your armor class
Say again?
16.
It's 17.
17? That one misses, but the other one will hit. Takes 7 radiant damage.
Not liking that.
Alright, that's his. The cleric is busy doing cleric things. One of those is manifesting another shadow bolt and tossing it at Penelope.
Stop it.
Hitting Penelope, but not critting, so good news.
Thankfully.
You'll only take 10 necrotic damage.
I'm hurting. Not too bad. Not yet.
And then that, and then the shadow is going to swipe at Celsius with its shadowing attack. An 18 connects for 5, 6, 7 necrotic damage.
Stop it. Dude. Ow.
The shadowy elf figure looks angry at you.
I look angry back.
And then it is Creo's turn.
Okay. I think it... Would I be able to grab that emerald head from my sister to use in...
You'd have to move about 40 feet to do so.
Would I still be within, like, the melee range?
No.
No, okay. I was just curious if we were...
Well, you'll be in melee range of the shadow, but you will have left melee range of the fighter.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out, like, where we were, if we were triangulating at first, or if we had just moved. Okay.
Do you need a gem?
If it helps, you are in melee with the fighter. The fighter is kind of like back to back with the cleric. The cleric is looking at your sister, who's like 30 feet away, shooting at Penelope. 40 feet behind them is the shadow and Celsius.
Okay. But I do have movement.
Yes.
So this isn't that crazy, actually.
It
I
is
could,
not.
like, literally fly. Yeah. Yeah, I think. But I just don't want to get opportunity of attack. Attack of opportunity. That's what I'm trying to avoid, I guess.
Is that what you're trying to avoid?
While trying to get something to do this barrage with.
I mean, both the cleric and the fighter are looking very sad right now. It is
Aren't
possible
we-
you could finish one of them off.
Aren't we surrounded by treasure?
Yes, you are.
Oh,
Could just
Are-
grab a
what-
fistful and
yeah. I was gonna say, like, what kind
You're
of
surrounded by
would
treasure.
surround me?
You're in a horde.
Okay. Of this treasure, what is the largest thing nearby me?
Think of something
Like-
valuable and ostentatious and cool and about the size of a watermelon, and you can have it.
a Banksy
Okay.
painting.
I was gonna say, what about like big shiny shields?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I would like
Like
to take
there's like
one
a
of
jewel
those.
encrusted shield that you can get a hold of.
Wonderful. And I would like to conjure a barrage in a 60-foot cone that's hopefully trying, I try to angle it
Mm-hmm.
at the two creatures in front of me.
Yep, that's doable.
Trying to avoid my sisters. Yeah. All right. Yeah. They must try to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, neither of them are dex people. What's my DC? What's the
Huh?
difficulty?
Uh,
Is it what kind of save? It's a dex save, right?
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What is your charisma?
12
Just one.
plus 1.
Okay, is it +1? Okay. I have failed on both. My single-digit numbers are not going to get the job done.
Okay,
These
so
heroes suck.
each of them take a 3d8
Sometimes they're better if they roll
damage.
well. They're just definitely not doing that.
And the damage type is the same of that weapon, so I'm assuming force? If I'm
It's
throwing
bludgeoning.
fucking-
Bludgeoning
Bludgeoning?
damage. Yeah.
That's fine for me too.
They're
All right,
they're
so
not
3D
special. Like they take damage the same no matter what kind it is, honestly.
So I guess 6d8 for the two of them, or should I do it separately?
No, it's all one pile and they both take that same amount.
I love that. All right, so
They may die under a barrage of jewel-encrusted shields.
would it be the 3d8 or 6d8?
What do you mean?
Because it says a creature takes 3d8 damage.
Oh, it's
and if
3d8,
there's
and then
creatures-
every creature in the area takes that amount of damage.
Got you. Okay. All right, cool. Ooh, 19.
Hey,
Ow.
that was a lot. Let me do some math. The priest goes down. When the priest goes down, the shadow disappears.
Guys, I got it.
Is that the one that I was
Sure
also
did.
fighting? That cleric?
Yes, you were fighting the priest. And then the fighter. That's 2 under him. He goes down. You've crushed
Is that all
both
that's
of the
left?
adventurers under a pile of treasure.
I could just see one just getting like plunged right in the neck with a shield. And then
Another
another
one just buried.
The knight's sword kind of clatters to the floor, sliding across golden coins. Silence falls, broken only by the small drip of melting ice. For the first time since you got here, the lair feels empty. I mean, it's full of treasure, but,
We gotta be cautious. There's
The treasure
another
lies
dragon afoot.
all around you, but among the glints are 3 large white eggs glowing faintly beneath a layer of thin frost.
The babies!
Can we check how cold they are still, or have they been warmed up?
They have a frost layer. They are cold themselves, so they produce like a little sheath of cold if they are too long away from a nest. But if it lasted for like a couple of days, that might have caused an issue. But
Okay.
So we've gotten rid of the party members, all of them.
they are all 3 dead, as is the bard. So yes, him too.
Well, we have intel and we have the eggs. We could go back to
Me
Mom.
already picking up coins and stuff. What?
We also have that.
Just start
Yes, we
gulping
can
down
take these
treasure. I'll
back.
vomit this out later. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, actually, that's a
Digging
great
through
idea.
it,
I start
Having
shoveling
like
treasure.
having some like gold necklace dangling like a spaghetti noodle. I'll get this back and worry.
She's got it.
Yep.
Mom's gonna love this stuff.
Yeah.
And is it how many eggs? Was it 3?
3.
Is it
Well-
are they small enough or I guess big enough? Where
They're
one
big
of-
enough that
one of
like
us-
each
carry.
they're about as big as you would like a basketball to a dragon.
So each one of us
hold
can
all-
carry one.
Yeah, each one of you
Or
can carry
one person holds all 3. Someone just be a globetrotter and
I kind of look between the eggs and between the head that's on my tail.
I can try to carry. Yeah, that little coin. I could try to carry it.
1 coin.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
So grabbing the eggs, your journey home is a blur of wind and snow. When you land in your mother's lair, the air reeks of smoke and blood.
No.
Your mother lies wounded, her scales cracked and blackened from radiant burns. She lifts her head weakly, her sapphire eyes narrowing as she sees the eggs. "You did well," she growls. Rissalandria fought like a shining storm, but she fled when I told her you were coming for the eggs. She kind of chuckles, rumbling the ice beneath you. She will regret letting you live.
Well, what about what?
What? So who attacked Mom?
She fought the crystal dragon while you were busy with the minions.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna? You're good, right? You're gonna
I
be
will be
okay. Okay, good.
Rest now, my children. Soon we will remind the valley who rules these mountains.
I'm already throwing up coins.
He's over in the corner just vomiting treasure.
From shock of everything happening. All of a sudden it was just like, oh, I'm there's a ruler of these mountains, and then just in the background, just
brought you
coins skipping out.
I brought you a big rock dragon head. Look it.
I'm like using like one of the swords that I collected like as a toothpick. I'm like, The fighter was a little chewy.
A little chewy.
Can we say that I grabbed the rabbit's foot before we flew back?
Sure.
Oh my god.
It was frozen on the ground.
Look, Mother, I brought you a lucky rabbit's foot.
We can hang it on the door.
Anyway, congrats, dragons. You did it. You murdered a bunch of people and stole some treasure.
Yes.
Everything I ever wanted.
Poor mother.
Did you enjoy being dragons?
It's fun.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It's like being adventurers, but cooler.
Spit out a jewel-encrusted helmet.
I think I go right back to slamming my face into the wall.
It's the crystal dragon.
It's back!
Intruder.
Have at thee! Oh, by the way, did the fruit ever have an effect, or is it just
It
giving
did.
us a boost?
You two only used your magic power twice. You would have if you had asked. I was kind of keeping track because I didn't know if you guys were keeping track. But if you ever wanted to use it a third time, you two would have gotten to.
Oh,
Because you had extra magical energy pumping through you.
Nice.
I like to think that it was just behaving like Adderall, and for the first
Yeah.
time in ages,
Clarity of vision.
Yeah, we were focused.
Celsus was thinking clearly and was just like actually
Yeah,
making sense.
Right, instead of chaotic evil, it's just like lawful evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The very next day, their eyes go back to being crossed. That's our Celsus.
But anyway, thanks for all of you hanging out with us and catching this adventure, letting us be some dragons, do some dragon things, murder some people as dragons. Seeing what things are like on the other side of the adventuring spectrum.
This is a lot of fun.
If hopefully if you catch this now or later on YouTube, enjoy it, spend some time hanging out with us. Come to our Discord, do things. We hang out, we do things, we have adventures. You guys were doing some one shots recently. I noticed there were a couple that had been run that were going on. That was cool.
Yeah, it would be cool to stream them, but I think right now we're just trying to game it up a little.
Tailspire stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if any of you watching are interested in some Tailspire stuff, we're always looking for more people to come hang out and do some free Tailspire adventures.
And you can download the Tailspire Friend Edition or whatever, Guest Edition.
Right, you don't even have to buy the
pay
Tailspire.
for it. Yeah, there are free ways to play.
So, all right. Well, thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Crit Cat's out.